Once more unto the breach. Welcome back for Chapter 5 of the Bastard's Beacon. Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. Still 3 away from filling the vitrine here, and yet another attempt at what I think is pretty safe to call the hardest remaining challenge we've got on the docket here. Got pretty fortunate with the starting roll today, though. Jinx on both the Man-at-Arms and the Abomination. Yeah, fortunate, kind of an understatement there, honestly. With not much to say about the back two. They're more just a traditional supporting role, what felt like the best fit for the remaining slots in the composition today. Also got the Sparkle Ball to start off with on these guys, so defensively speaking, we're feeling pretty good here. It's just a matter of whether or not this team is going to have the damage necessary to go the distance. They are also lacking a little bit on back line damage, range damage of any kind, but that's what the poll's for, right?
Onward once again, though all the world's horrors bar the way.
Started off with Rotten Tomato as our second trinket as well. I was telling chat we were noticing the candle supply is actually diminishing. We're below 1,000 in the stockpile, which is probably not all that alarming, but
a change in the air
does at least make me aware of the fact that we've been investing heavily in our endeavor here.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Dungeon's all about suffering with the burden of knowledge. No, I refuse. Now that you've provided me the warning. Haha! I can choose not to read. Yes, my protection from knowledge. My refusal to learn. I'm saved. I don't have to have a cursed bear roll in my brain. Opted for the Wanderer path for the Man-at-Arms this time, as he apparently is still able to use that old-school stand-fast move that we've enjoyed so much in the past. And of course, any means to get this Jinx going early on here. And as you can see, this Jinx is going to be playing a large role today. Oh, Solo adds taunt to the Jester in this path. I did not realize that. Okay, that might be something we want to fuck with.
Lethality writ large.
I am realizing there's a lot of situations in which the Jester is probably going to be in the back ranks, so I might want to consider something like Battle Ballad or Encore today as well, although I can't remember if this path with the Encore is exactly what we're looking for either. We got the Retribution and the Standfast available for the Man-at-Arms today, so we're going to be able to get the taunt up pretty much at all times, including the taunt with the riposte damage, which he's not going to be doing a ton of, but oh my god, Sparkle Ball plus Jinx, man. God damn, that is pretty outstanding. Alright, go, burn, go. Vulnerable in the back, and as we were mentioning, yeah, situations like this is probably going to be pretty difficult to actually finish things off, but that's a small price to pay for having most of our other bases covered, I think. Sweet. To get the dodge up trinket, the Jester might be a decent dodge tank. Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible option.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
It's always pretty nice to have some sort of, you know, failsafe enemy adjustment move, you know, like some way to keep them from doing exactly what they want to do is usually beneficial. Oh, right. And we already had Encore equipped, which is unfortunately not going to be the best option today, I don't think. Maybe just Razor's Wit today is fine. And let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I hadn't gone solo as it turns out. Let's maybe even consider having either Slice Off or Harvest here. I think it might be Slice Off this time. Oh, wait, no, right. Yeah, this is the skill set we want, because I think I'll keep solo, too. All right, that's probably fine. Yeah, I think I was even considering that, and I kind of wish I had gone that route. I was thinking about going a Wanderer Jester today, just so we could get both the standard Encore and the execution on the finale, but this is fine, too, I guess. Yeah, I know. I think this is still in my head the old soloist Jester, which is
it is safe here.
Very much not the case, and is you know, gonna have to force a little bit of an adjustment here, I think. Speaking of which,
and death.
That's easy enough.
This land is truly barren.
And I was gonna say I could throw the Rotten Tomato out, but I suppose I might as well hang on to it in the off chance that we need to sub the Hellion in for someone later. So
conventional fare.
Not really hurting on inventory space right now, anyway.
Fairly priced.
Let's make sure we grab the Bastard's Beacon here. We do have a Sharpness Charm and a Greater Hail Draft to start out today, along with a Stew Pot and a Whiskey Barrel. God damn, dude, not bad.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
That's going to be the last call for the Pick Me as well, if you'd like to be chosen for the Stagecoach, the Pet, or the Bounty Hunter. And let's get him some food real quick here as well. Probably not the good stuff.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I guess I don't really have much of a choice here. Let's definitely grab that Stew Pot early on as well. It's a really nice find this early. And that's probably going to have to do it. Really don't mind going with Chubbs again. I really enjoyed having that additional stress resistance. Although that might mess with the Moribund Abomination a little bit too much. What's the Stew Pot again? This is, yeah, it's just going to be food gear, right? Of course.
Any advantage is a good thing.
I wouldn't mind having Reanimated Rabbit again today. That's one that we know is always at least going to provide some kind of advantage, so sure, let's do it.
Anything that lets us travel further is worth the cost.
What about the cat? I should fuck with the cat a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like getting a little bit of additional value from a spread out effect is probably not going to be as good as just like a flat benefit from the pet. Not to mention this stuff only actually ever matters when you use the cat food. So if you don't have any of this, then this just becomes completely meaningless. So as much as I appreciate the variety that this creates, I don't know if I'm ever going to use it all that much. And let's see here. Of course, my brain defaults to just going with the bolster and the indiscriminate science here, although Stand Fast is quite a bit better on upgrade here, actually. Yeah, let's maybe consider that. And then, of course, the Blight upgrades are going to be nice here. I did really want to consider doing this, and I feel like it's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's see if I can make myself utilize that instinct a little bit more frequently here. And let's get these guys nice and tanky up front. We have a very tanky squad today, absent the Plague Doc here. All right, man, off to the Tangle. Where we're trying to keep the torchlight up.
Crumbling and undone.
And with that being the case, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some glimmers here, too. That seems like a smart idea. Oh, right, yeah, forgot my names immediately, too. Okay, hold on. We'll draw the name for the Bounty Hunter right now, and then we'll grab the pet name and the Stagecoach for Region 2, hopefully. I guess we could just do the pet name now, too, couldn't we?
War. Rewards only.
Oh, that's the one we can't do, right. Yeah, that's the one that is not available at this point. We can get Plump Pug the second in there, though, as our Stagecoach for the day. And our Bounty Hunter, Mathematical. Welcome on in. Also get your skills set. Right, yeah, something I am continually forgetting these days for some reason. We've got our Hurlbat this time, I think, and then, yeah, it's a pretty standard rank 3 build for you. Got a little extra HP on him as well. That explains the 65 hit points.
At least it should be.
Let's also make sure we got these things equipped. Might as well. Creature Den, Region 1, Node 1, yet again. Okay.
We venture blindly forth, at the mercy of the road and its myriad dangers.
We might as well get ourselves accustomed to the kind of pain we're going to experience today early on, right? Let's just get used to the idea. Alright, bud. Good time to shine.
On to the next.
Indeed.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
So I'm just trying to think in general terms, like, what has been... Well, besides my own hubris, obviously. That's like number one without even finishing the sentence. But what has been, like, the main issue for me in the last couple of attempts with this? And even saying all that out loud, I do still kind of come to the conclusion of, like, just stop making such ridiculous choices. But then I look over at the chat at the Baer content emote and I think to myself, but that's betraying who I am at a core level. I'm not gonna not be me, man. if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this my really, really stupid way. Ain't no way this is happening apart from the Baer way, which is one that, you know, results in a much lower likelihood of success. But the success is, oh, it's so sweet when you get there.
Sweet reprieve.
Sweet reprieve, indeed.
Until the next test is put before you.
Winning is secondary. That's my motto, man. I gotta wear that on a fucking headband across my face. Not up here, like diagonal this way. Winning is secondary. Hell yeah to that. It's about the journey, man. It's been about the journey this whole time. The more I embrace that, the more good times we're gonna have. Stay optimal, you know it. Oh boy, we've got ourselves a hell of an instinct play here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to utilize it before all those tokens are gone. Let's just give this a try. Fair enough. Not only that, sometimes the enemy AI says, hey, yeah, that character, we want it to perish. Yep. But again, like I was saying earlier, we can try to put the blame there, but ultimately, it's more of an attitude issue. Well, like, there's only so many things you can blame on the game when you could have just come in there with a big bright smile.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
That's the ultimate enemy to any Darkest Dungeon. It's flashing them chompers. I am appreciating the simplicity of the starting fights here. Taking a tiny bit of pity at least early on. That'll do it.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Well, I'm glad we set that precedent then. Now it's on me, I suppose, to actually live by it. The hey, we're killing this character seems to happen more often in Darkest Dungeon 1. I think that's typically true. I mean, that's kind of always been what I prefer in the sequel over the original, especially now that I'm playing the original again and getting to compare those apples to apples, which is
A miscalculation, perhaps.
the it's not like the lack of RNG, but it's at least like the odds are much clearer. You get a lot less upset, I think, typically at the failure of a 50-50 chance versus the failure of like a 60-40 or something like that. I don't know.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Death armor in particular, I mean, things like that where you can't even necessarily see the percentage.
A master stroke.
That usually, at least in my case, results in much less frustration. Weird question, but do you have something that increases the speed of your coach? No, I know what you're probably thinking though, Bruce. There's a couple of settings. I always forget where they actually are. Maybe people can help me to remember them again. But I think it's in, where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So there's the max steering angle right here. If you crank this sucker up, that lets you turn the stagecoach much more abruptly, where if you have this, like, down in this area, that's going to be what's stopping you from, you know, like, flinging left to right more quickly. Once I realized that was an option, I had a, you know, a pretty big whoa moment. Yeah, and that was... It's just nice. I'd recommend cranking that all the way up, especially if you're someone who, like me, is always adamant about getting all the piles on the coach path. Why do you keep getting into 4th rank, dude? How's this happening?
The slow suffering begins.
This Jinx has already been so goddamn good, dude. So happy with this. do think I could probably be doing a better job against these spooters, though. So let's do this again. Already in love with that upgrade, too, man. I missed this skill, it turns out. This is... I don't know if I even realized, actually, after we went through that additional wave of path changes.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I don't know if I ever realized they kept this version of Stand Fast available. I'm so into it. Alright, let's make sure you're not getting too low, buddy. Although, I guess... we'll wait until after you're down below the healing threshold, right? Might as well. There we go. The big damage. Sparkle Ball coming through. I suppose stress was never really going to be a concern with a team like this, but still...
a petty hindrance.
Very nice to see that's not a problem either. This is... man, this is way better of a performance than I expected coming out of the first creature den here. I thought we'd be hurting pretty bad out of this one. Fair enough. Oh, he's got the snuff too, right? Yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. Hold off on that for now. Let's try to get another heal on this guy before we get out of here. He's a little low. 3 to 5, that'll do. Still got the block plus there. Another stack of that doesn't really matter. Absolution for the stress heal. And I guess we just cross our fingers on the outcome on this one. So long as it's not a crit, we're good.
Relief from caustic agony.
Acceptable. Absolutely acceptable. Okay. Bye-bye, buddy. Clean creature den there, man. Yeah, that is, that's something that'll bolster the spirits for sure.
Weighty gloom, a spark.
Not a great reward, but oh well. Yeah, Bomb does want stress. That's kind of the catch-22, I guess, with this team of, like, always want to have low stress, but always want to have high stress. I prefer having the low stress, but if we have the high stress, we want to try to manipulate it in a way that allows the Abomination to take more advantage, but... I don't know. While he doesn't need it, I'm not going to sweat it too much, I don't think, but he's certainly more effective if we can get a little stress sent his way. I'm definitely considering General a lot more than I thought I would right now.
What is real, holding back fits of laughter.
Oh, very close to the pot and still here. That would have been really nice. I was going to say, if we can find some decent combat items for it here, it would be very tempting, but these are not that. No hospital on the board here either. We definitely need to prioritize getting into a hospital to lock in the jinx on either the Man-at-Arms or the Abomination, ideally both. This would give us more loot. I'm almost certainly not actually going to be taking on the general fight, but I will take the first battle.
This will not be easy.
Nah, we already got a full stack of glimmers here. We're good. I don't think we need to worry about that. We are going to be, yeah, we're going to be a lot more cognizant of the torchlight level overall, though, given the frequency of ambushes on the runs lately. Yeah, at the very least, let's go ahead and jump in here so we can use some glimmers in the fight and get the torchlight boosted back up.
Keep a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
Gonna yank him before he gets the chance to lock himself down, at least. That's nice. And let's see if I can maybe stun this guy, too. That'll do it. Light on the drummer in there as well. That's gonna help a ton. Oh, that's not a drummer at all. I don't know why I thought that was. That's going to make things a lot easier, at least. Okay, how the heck am I going to be starting to get taunt on this guy? I don't think it's really going to be happening all that often, although I guess it doesn't really matter too much either. Because the majority of enemies just target the front two ranks for the most part, no matter what. So maybe just let that happen. Yeah, you know it, Trans. It cannot stop till we've got it.
On to the next.
I'm excited because we'll complete our Bastards Beacon, of course. We'll get on our way to finishing off the Stygian runs, and then I think we'll probably go finish off the Coven campaign at that point. And then we can start playing the game again. And then we can just start running whatever comps we want. No need to worry about checking boxes. We're just having fun at that point. Do some random teams, maybe some meme teams. Meme team dreams. Viewer requested squads, maybe that could be fun.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
You're gonna see a lot more duelists, most likely, at that point. That's for damn sure. Maybe I can turn her into a favorite instead of one that I disregard, essentially. I might crit, but that's probably not gonna work. Oh, I'm gonna miss having the challenge for sure. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it while it's still here, without a doubt. I'm just, you know, also looking forward to the conclusion. I'm looking forward to finally seeing what the hell happens when we fill the vitrine. We get another round of applause, just bear claps all around for the entirety of the pile, of the entirety of the YouTube community as well, for managing to exercise the collective restraint necessary not to spoil that for me. Not a single person over the course of, like, nearly 2 years, I think. Well done, everybody. I can feel the fingers typing out what it actually is now, just to be a cheeky little shit. Gonna laugh if you have to do like 5 more. There's like a hidden infernal flame after you finish the 45. I'd be pretty sick, actually, not gonna lie. That'd be awesome. Oh, right, yeah, use the glimmers, dude. That's the whole point of doing this. This is definitely not a good team to have to fight right before the general, if we are indeed still thinking about that, which I shouldn't be, and I'm mad at me for even suggesting that that's something I should be considering right now. Do all 5 bosses at once. Confession boss rush, that'd be nutty. I wonder if somebody's modded that in already. It seems like something somebody would have done by now. Honestly, sounds like it'd be a fun challenge too. Maybe fun's the wrong word for it, but an interesting one. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's kill it. And get the taunt back up, ideally. Nice. Try to use one more torch by the end of this. Fun in theory, yeah. Fun on paper. Arguably not even that, I guess. Stun chance here, right? Small one, anyway. I'm allowing a little bit more damage than I should through here. I need to heal, though, right? Yeah. And no bolster. I can't believe I didn't use the glimmer again. Buddy. Pretend nothing else matters but using that glimmer right here and now, okay? The only objective is for you to use that glimmer. Here you go. Here's your moment. He did it! Hooray! My hero.
Steady yourself.
Ow. Man, I'm glad I blocked that. God damn. Hold on. Let's set him up to die. Let's see if I can heal up our boys by the end of this real quick. That's a lot of damage. Let's save the rest. All right. Yeah, okay.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Oh, man, that is so good. All of that is so good. Maybe besides Stone Mount a little now, but Jesus. Oh, that's insane. Let's really think this through. Hold on. No, 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 no.
Recalculating one's odds is
No.
never a wasted endeavor.
Naughty Baer. Bad thoughts. Go to your room. I'm in my
This is
room.
no place for decent
Well,
folk.
go further in your room. What, like over here? Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't play. Can I reach? I'll do it from over here. Is that all right? It's not going very well. I feel like I'd probably do better over here again. I'm gonna come back. I promise I'm feeling punished though. Oh yeah, let's try the stun on this guy. Come on, man. That seems like a good time for this one. That upgrade was very smart. It's working out. Come on, Jinx. Nothing, huh? Okay.
A small foundation of trust.
Very happy to have the Plague Dock this time, at least. This is going to be a... this might actually be one worth transforming for, finally. It's just that he does not have any of the stress. So I suppose it's on me for not really making that any kind of a priority so far. This is numbers, at least. We'll be in a brief moment, round 3. Nice blind there, too. Okay, that's helpful. You don't have an attack ideally coming up first, so instead, let's go with this one. Well, no, let's do this. And then see if this has the damage. 9 to 15. 9 to 15. Yeah, later on, Torch. That's ideal, okay. Man, they did get all 4 actions first, huh? That sucks. We got the 1 riposte there as well. That's problematic. Oh, the guard here, too. Yeah, shit. Might have to bank on the blind here, I guess. I don't know. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, that's helpful. That's pretty big. I have the block plus. It's probably going to heal him anyway. Okay. Definitely should have gotten numbers when we could.
But a welcome one, nonetheless.
Oh, especially now, yeah. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if you can steal the guard like that. With the instinct move there. That would be an interesting consideration, but... it might have been a little safer the way we went anyway. Okay, try that. Excellent.
Straightforward and effective.
I am out of battlefield medicine, but we can make her a little less effective, I think, up in the front rank, and he's also blinded again. Alright, not terrible. Man, that's unfortunate. Another crit up front. He is burning to death, at least. She is not able to get rid of the burn again. Damn. Maybe just do this. And then she might have to just get a little bit of healing in here anyway, although it's not really going to help things, is it?
A steady subtraction.
Goodness.
An invariable result.
This is not great. Oh, that's good, though. Okay, that'll help. As will this.
One less obstacle in our path.
You see the announcement for the weekly updates on Experimental Branch for DD2 at the end of the month. I did not see that. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll probably end up on Experimental if that's the case. Just like balance updates, or... That seems like a weirdly high frequency for this
You must be
stage in
strong
development. I
enough
don't know,
to
but
shoulder more
if they
than
got
your
ideas, I'm
share
all
of
about
the
it, dude. That's
burden.
great.
Emptied of mind and spirit by some existential shock, the poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
Okay. Off to the cache. Need to try to get as much loot out of here as possible, set ourselves up for that eventual hospital visit. These guys are actually doing pretty well in relationships so far, too. We got the playing cards that we're hanging on to for when the Jester comes back. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with that stagecoach piloting, too. Really nice in situations like that.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile.
Big pig! Not a bad find there, brother. Let's actually get some decent combat items equipped here, too. Why
Your
not?
collection can wait. Press onward.
Sweet. So they're going to try to play fast and loose with quality of life and path updates to get them out quick during the summer. All the characters don't have updated paths, and also said maybe changes to ordainment. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
And desperate. They need your help.
Hank. When an item says if you have a flammable item equipped that does XYZ, does it mean trinket or combat item? It's either one, I believe, Math. Anything that has the word flammable in that, like, little descriptor underneath the name of the item. Checks
Facing
the box.
oblivion, these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Marcy. Probably doing a Harvest Child today. That just seems like it's the safest bet, especially if we can find ways to clear the hunger tokens. Like the holy water would be nice. I've been avoiding Librarian quite a bit lately. I don't know if I have a team that's really built for that today either. I feel like you really got to build like specifically for Librarian these days if you want to go that route. I think I can afford the Torchlight loss here, although minus 25 is going to bring us to 52, which we're near the end of the region. Let's not play that risky just for a little bit of extra food, especially now that we have the stew pot. I don't think we're really even going to need that stuff that much. Baer, do you get royalties for when people misspell Baer?
The lost souls of a
Yes.
dying world, empty of hope and humanity.
I'm fabulously wealthy for that reason alone. It's pretty sick. I've said this several times. I'll say it again, though. The fact that Google now auto-corrects the correct spelling of Baer and BaerTaffy to my channel is just it's a lifelong achievement that no one can take from me.
Apply it judiciously.
Unless there was a coordinated effort to adjust Google SEO once more. Specifically against me, which we can't rule out completely, but does seem a little unlikely at least. Yo, Rat Cousin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate that, Rat. Thank you. Getting in on the start of another Chapter 5 Bastards Beacon. Very Pitbull of you. When you Google Pitbull, I come up before the dog. That's... I mean, he's not wrong. That's pretty impressive. Gonna hand it to the dude. Google autocorrects Ryan to egg. Now that's next level. And accurate. Don't hurt me, I'm egg.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Mm-hmm. Now the Obama will get some stress. Yeah, ideally, I guess. That might even be a beneficial disease for him, it turns out. Hilariously, he remains the only one without a single stress point. I don't know if he's gotten stressed the entire run so far. He's just been chilling. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to give him his abyssal skin, Sean. Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if I can do that in battle. That'd be crazy. No, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I totally forgot to switch it on to him here. Alright, let's see. Let's start trying to stun, I guess. Seems wise. Hopefully I don't have to worry too much about that crit token there either.
Steady yourself.
Okay, let's get to yanking. Might as well take it away too, sure. And steadfast, or stand fast. Also, this is good here. Oh, except when that happens.
Measured and steady.
God damn it. Alright, I guess we're allowed to have that then. The immobilize is probably going to be pretty helpful here too. And then let's try to get one killed quickly. And everybody's suited up and you come in gym pants and flip-flops. Me IRL in basically all circumstances. Man, you gotta pull teeth for me to put on pants. I'll tell you that much. It's shorts or bust. Not even necessarily gym shorts. Just give me in any kind of shorts. Yeah, that looks good. Noted Baer only gets dressed for the dentist.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That's an overzealous assumption. I feel like, all right, any dental assistants or dentists proper out there that can maybe weigh in on this? You get grossed out when your patients show up in flip-flops. I got basically my bare feet just hanging out up there in the dentist chair. Because I feel like it's probably grossing them out a little bit. I don't know, man. The existence of flip-flops sort of implies to me that we're all just kind of okay with the idea of partially revealed feet in public. Some more so than others, certainly, but just in a general sense, you know? As long as your feet don't fucking reek. Yeah, I guess so. There's kind of an additional qualifier there, isn't there? The assumption that your feet ain't nasty. Which I'd like to believe my feet ain't nasty. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure. You need a bear onesie and then teddy bear slippers to wear to the dentist. That's actually a pretty great idea. Yeah, maybe I should go that route next time. I was rewatching some Spelunky 2 VODs from when you were moving from Vegas, and I got whiplash seeing you tanned. Oh, yeah, back in the days when I used to see the sun. It was not only the fact that we lived in Vegas, but I was also, like, out walking a lot back in those days, so I was getting a lot more sun that way, too. Yeah, that was when I had the proper flip-flop tan lines back then, too, you know what I mean? You got the crisscross going on the top. It was dug in, man. It was like an additional layer of skin. People could just be normal about feet? Nah, that sounds ridiculous. You sound insane right now. I went to pick up my boyfriend with his bike and was wearing my Baer onesie, but then I had to go into the establishment. Fortunately, I know the people that work there, so they hyped me up. That's awesome. That's good news. I applaud anyone that has the confidence, not even necessarily the confidence, just the comfort with yourself, to go to the grocery store in pajamas.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
When I see someone rocking the slippers, sweatpants combo in the aisle of a Kroger's, I go, hell yeah, Fred, you do you. You ain't got to be dressing up for these bitches. These bitches, including me, of course. I'll dress up for this bitch. This bitch? You gonna dress up for him? Nah, dog.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Nah, dog. He gets the onesie.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
I'm also very curious about your Baer onesie now, Bond. And also makes me think I should probably get into the Baer onesie market.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Probably not. At a Whole Foods in Philly, I saw one dude who was walking around in his slippers and a robe. My hero. That owns. As someone who just falls asleep in my day clothes, I guess I'm always wearing the equivalent of that night's pajamas when I go shopping. Currently wearing my pajamas, Sanusuke. Right there with you. Wearing 100% of what I wore to sleep last night. Yeah, I'm not much of a pajamas guy. It's either the clothes I was wearing or nothing.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
Does anyone have, like, proper pajamas that they wear? It's just, yeah, no, exactly. It just feels like an unnecessary extra step, especially when you're, like, getting ready to go to sleep. It's like the last thing I want to do is add additional steps to my process there. Don't let me hate, I'm just curious. Maybe it gets you in the proper physical state. Yeah, you like the comfy feel of it. That makes sense, I get that.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
I sweat a lot and don't want to sweat on the sheets too much. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I get that.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially, it was like the way my brother used to do it, too. He would, like, he didn't like having to spend any more time than he had to getting ready in the morning. This is, like, back when we were in high school, but, like, he would just shower the night before, wear some, like, you know, like, wear a shirt, and then he'd be ready to go. He would spend, he would literally wake up, like, 5 minutes before we had to go to the bus, and just, like, come out of bed, slap some clothes on, no food, just hit the road. Man, this is looking very strong for our relationships early on here, man. This is really good. I have cat's pajamas, that's about it. +2. You are the cat's pajamas. Alright, Doc. Welcome back. Let's have everybody just fall in love with each other real quick. How about that? Alright, you fooled me. You fooled me off the start there. You had me worried. Oh, okay, hold on. Very important here. Just gonna check in on Pon's bear onesie real quick. Oh, man. Yeah, it's about what I expected. I want to make our own BaerTaffy onesie now, though, with like a monocle and top hat and all. But I definitely don't think that would be an easily made thing. Where is this? Where did this go? You mind if I put this up, Pon? For the pile to see here? Baer, I'm about to do a Doom Candle resentment run. Do you have any advice? Doom Candle. Which one was that? RC, that's... I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done that Infernal Flame. Alright, we got the Pawn with the bear onesie. Loving the choices for face censorship here, by the way. That's great. That's a happy family right there. I love that. Big Pig. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. We can look at the flames here. Yeah, I can just do this. The loathing. Oh, God. Right. Yeah, no, this one could be a pain in the ass. I mean, it's obvious, but definitely just, like, prioritize loathing removal the entire time. Never settle for anything less than the minimum amount of loathing, because if you do, then you will be very sad. Yeah, that's not mind-blowing advice, but that's definitely the biggest focus. Alright, got him fed, got the pig, got the relationships looking pretty good here. Let's take a stab at this. Hell yeah, dude, okay. And 3 mastery points.
Listen, practice, improve.
Did want to do that anyway. I also wanted to do this. And let's see. What are we actually going to be doing with you? I kind of want to go with the solo, honestly. Let's do it. Let's just lean into that. The full control game here. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Let's hit this loose. Tommy face masks. Oh, there we go, dude. That's how we get back in the merch market. Right before Halloween this year, get ready for your Tommy Halloween mask. Let's terrorize neighborhoods across the globe together, shall we?
Tread carefully and quickly.
Why?
This is swine country.
Oh. I feel like I'm meeting my quota on that. One a month, right? I get to do that joke once a month still. We're still all in agreement there. All right, great. Just checking.
So twisted by despair.
Sure. Baer onesie with a Tommy mask. Yeah, that's upsetting. Even theoretically, that's upsetting. Does this start with solo all the time, I guess? It's probably not a bad idea. Mag rain the shit out of that. I wonder if there's a company that is like Teespring, but for masks. That's gotta exist, right? Somebody's on that. Mask production. Bravo, Baer. No notes. Excellent work. Yeah, sure. Immediately getting the relationship value going again here. Love that. I'm looking forward to it, Bond. Thank you. Speaking of the subathon rewards, I don't want people thinking I'm forgetting about our obligations there. We were gonna try to do the Mario Kart stream this weekend, but we ended up being too swamped with stuff. So once Elise is that's unfortunately, like, yeah, it's a big if on whether or not Elise is actually going to be available at the right time for us to be able to do the Mario Kart stream together. And I also want her to be there for the post stream. So I'll let y'all know in the Discord as soon as we've landed on a good day to do that. The Be Supreme song release is still in the works, nearing actual finality here. I'll let y'all know once I've got an update there as well. And then I am in the process of recording the Darkest Dungeon 1 campaign for YouTube. Cool? Cool. So yeah, lots to look forward to there. And again, big thanks to everybody for all the huge support on the reverse subathon. That was awesome. Really appreciate it. Oh, that was going to be, well, it was really just like a mystery to me what it was going to be in the day, Cavoli, but we ended up deciding that we were going to do a Mario Kart 8 drunk driving stream with Elise and I. It's been a long time since Elise has been on a stream, too. It just seems like a lot of fun to get her back in the mix. God, when was the last time Elise and I did a stream together? It's been a long time, man. It used to be way more frequent.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
So I guess that really isn't going to do much there, is it? Let's go ahead and reset the taunt here, although I'm sure we're going to have to cripple them here, unfortunately. Although, we could... Oh, I wonder if the Firebomb plus the Manacles might actually have the damage here.
Measured and steady.
Not even close, but if he does something like that, maybe that could fuck him up? Oh, that's good.
Steady yourself.
There we go. Cool. Just a little stress healing now. Yeah, we're getting the member names in there on the DD1 campaign finally, and that's something, honestly, I should probably do once or twice more for the Twitch runs as well, as get some YouTube member names drawn for those. Show them the love for sure, man. Big thanks again to all the YouTube members. Appreciate all the support there. And quite a few new members courtesy of the Blueprints campaign. Honestly, yeah, sure, campaign, why not? Which, probably going to be diving back into that today as well, for those wondering. It's been very satisfying, the amount of days that we've ended on Blueprints with lots to look forward to the next day. The fact that that's remaining an option is crazy. It was the cooking stream for the last subathon goal. Was the last stream with Elise, Jax? Really? That's crazy. Man, that was like 2 years ago or something like that? I don't like that. I want her in the stream more. But it does make sense given she's much less available these days. That sounds right. I think you might be right. Okay, let's see. I guess the glimmers don't matter so much this time. Let's go ahead and get the healing stuff just in case. And we have a ton of linens, goddamn. As well as use those too, I guess. Nah, I call that fortunate, Kiv.
The unknown awaits. Be wary.
That, honestly, that just sort of represents her perfectly. It's a microcosm of her personality. Is she also animatronic or is she real? What is reality? That's a yes. That's absolutely a yes, she's not real. Okay. We're gonna have to get pretty lucky with this one. I didn't realize we were coming into this with such little HP. In fact, yeah, I better stand fast here. That seems a little bit more effective. Once more, I have failed to respect the dangers of the sluice. And am being pretty appropriately punished for it. I'm gonna have to make some moves here. That's a very helpful one, at least. God damn, yeah, this is gonna suck, dude. Yeah, it might be time to crack this boy. Yep. Sure is. Oh, man. Okay, buddy, here you go. I was gonna say, it might just be worth it at this point to push for some chances at Resolute, too. Because the Meltdown's not gonna hit us that much. Alright, then. You might have a pass turn heal coming up, I guess. Matt gets a dodge plus out of this, which is pretty huge for him. I might want to consider that. This also guards the ally ahead, although I guess there's not going to be any ally ahead for this one, unfortunately. Stealing positive tokens doesn't do a lot here. Let's see. Gaining a little damage isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I guess we just slam this, don't we? Oh, it guards prior to that, apparently. Okay, so that's pretty huge. And I think we just have to do a pass turn heal here to get him off death's door. He's in a pretty good spot now, at least, and then hopefully we can get turn order to be able to fix him up prior to all their bullshit. Instinct is still okay here. Let's try to get the crit on this, I guess. It's decent odds. I guess we had to actually land it first, but worth a try. Alright, clearly going to be healing here. Pretty nice indiscriminate science there, actually, too. Yeah, that's helpful. If we can kill him, we're in much better shape, but I definitely think we should be trying to control the outcome as much as we can, too. Gets through one of the guards. Here's another. That's not horrible. Ideal outcome there as well. Clearing another token. More Sparkle Ball bullshit. Get rid of this asshole. Numbers. Nice. Solo looks really good. Already very glad that we went with the upgrade there. That's been extremely helpful. This guy is basically cooked. Rage again? It's pretty nice. Ooh, that's especially helpful here. Okay, although he is probably going to get one strength and hit off. That's solid. Okay, I kind of like hold the line here. Maybe we can slam after that. Bad. Him being down is absolutely huge. And then we got turn order coming up on the first one, so if we can blight that or do that.
One less obstacle in our path.
Either way. Okay, and finale, sure. Although apparently she didn't like it, but I'll have to deal with that, I guess. Alright, we got the blight there. We got the dodge. Excellent. He's done. That's certainly not ideal. We can guard again, or stand fast at least. Okay, that's good. And slam it. Hey, guard hurt too, right? Yeah, that's actually really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, we'll transform down here, and then we'll go for the manacles to bring him back up. Right there. Sweet.
The work continues.
Bolster to reduce the stress in the back. She gets to heal herself a little. Yeah, let's do the one that doesn't piss anybody off, I guess.
Is a rare and wonderful thing.
Stay alive! That's all we can hope for sometimes.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Let's go for the debuff piercing on the Jester here for the Fade to Black, even though we're not using that all that much. Alright, and might as well equip this too. Cool. Alright. Once more a newfound respect for the enemies in this region. And I don't want to do this at all. But actually, I think I should. Okay. Infernal Flames are soul-crushing. Beating the Vitrine was like reaching the summit of a mountain and getting to bobsled down the other side via torchless runs. That's awesome. I love that. I was saying that too, man. I'm excited for it. It's going to be sweet relief not having to deal with this level of nonsense anymore. Oh yeah, true. I guess we might be able to get rid of that wasting disease too. Didn't even think about that. Alright, keep standing fast, brother. Fortunately, there will be no spooters in this creature den. Alright. 5 sub gamble. I shall gift 5 subs to the pile if there are no spiders in the second wave of this. Here we go. Now we're all invested. But if there are spiders, no gifties. Never has the pile more collectively been against the presence of spiders. We got rid of them all in the last den. Yeah, that makes sense. Seems logical.
Early results are encouraging.
Certainly this game would never be illogical. Ooh, I am still really not addressing our HP situation very well, am I? Let's try to fix that. Feeling like an 8-dog den. Definitely wouldn't mind that. I got you, buddy. I got you fixed. Ooh, threw the dodge plus on that, and he's already pretty low, which means we're going to have to do this one. Got the DOT there, basically. He's ticking down pretty quick. Probably don't need to worry about him either, especially if that happens. There we go. You're going to go for it. And then hopefully an indiscriminate science will set you on your merry way there, fella. Let's also go ahead and use the linen since we got no reason to stockpile those anymore. Okay, cannot get another taunt up, but we can lower the stress again in the back. Don't love that. Yeah, I like solo, though. Might have to just slam again here, too. Man, how the heck am I going to get more HP back here? I feel like I'm going to have to bank on the stagecoach restoration for a little while. Ooh, this is actually setting us up pretty well. Tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and move forward here. And then we'll take our bonus actions for the next round. Yeah, it's not going to do much. Yeah, just shuffle again, I think, and then try that. Not great, although it's going to burn anyway, so let's at least get 2 actions here. Just one. Yeah, either way.
But effective.
Spiders! Aw, man. For the presence of one non-spider, I shall gift a single subscription to whoever I see unsubbed first in the chat so I can save time. There we go. Not a full loss. Certainly not what we were looking for, though. All right. There you go. Yeah, you're the focus here for sure. Solo again, I like it. Oh, he was already stacked up though, right? Shit. It's never not spiders, yep. Yeah. Just keep yanking them, dude. That's the stuff. Yeah, I am really liking this solo Jester all of a sudden. Combines well with the standfast here. Although, of course, it is resulting in a lot less Jinx activations, but it is keeping people alive, so that's a fair trade in my mind. They wormed their way in. Oh, boy. Worming their way into the pile, absolutely. Dodge tank is fun, yeah. It's one that I don't ever love relying on that much, but it's a good time when you have to. That's terrible. Definitely didn't like that. Okay. Let's see. You're already in pretty bad shape, at least. God damn it. Right. Yeah, that. We're in pretty bad shape.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Boy, now we're in pretty bad shape, actually. Jesus. Dead there, at least. Okay, let's try. I mean, they're still blinded. Oh, steal the tokens, right? Yeah, man, I keep forgetting that. I probably ought to consider it here. I want to get a heal off just in case on this guy. He's probably going to target you. Miss it? Ouch.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
At least the other heal is effective there. I can go for another blind or just murder it. Yeah, that's effective too. Okay. Token theft is amazing. Yeah, I should be prioritizing it more here.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Well, I'm pretty sure we just want to try to slaughter him, though. Even though it is going to be easier said than done right now. And I was going to say, oh, that's probably another necrophagia, I thought, but oh, don't do it like this. Thank God, okay. Not at the very end, that would have been cruel.
The path of exculpation need not be a lonely one.
Still far from out of this, unfortunately, and I've also not done anything about my corpse situation here, so he's just as likely to do that again. Yeah. All right, well, hey. Let's pretend that we're doing this on purpose to give myself an opportunity to get some extra healing done at the end, right? That's the lie I'll choose to believe. Yeah, this makes sense, too. Sure. Okay, and then we can, no more indiscriminate, but we can do that. We can also clear the blind off him, which is nice, and then bada bing, bada boom. Get started. Okay, we got another blind there, so, I mean, it's a 50-50, and the last one missed, so it's gotta be, it's gotta blind him now, right? Simply must. Here we go. Well, I guess stats are broken. I guess math doesn't work here.
The fatigue.
Absurd. As a bear noted, math doesn't work. Right, yeah, okay. Herd chef. Not even on that one, wow. Bummer, man. All right. No deaths, at least.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Boy, double chitinous appendage off 2 creature dens so far.
Abates.
Far from ideal. Right, yeah, I mean, we're still alive at least. Take that. Don't put math where it doesn't belong. Fair point.
Hidden in warrens and ancient waterways, the swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
God, man, sometimes when you approach a study, there's just this sinking feeling that it's gonna be a Shambler altar. Okay. Okay, I really thought that time. 'Cause if I had teed it up right there, I was gonna have to do it if I teed it up like that, but not necessarily that time. Okay, let's see. Pustule salve's a nice find, though. Like that a lot. Do they all have rabies now? God, I wish. Wasting disease and the worries. Wasting disease is far, or easily the most impactful there. Definitely want to get rid of that as soon as possible. I like the agreement. Okay. Be careful. Be very careful here. Take a lot less chances. Respect the sluice. Hey, Arrow. It's been skeevers galore in this place, man. Not very nice. Well, it's a double jinx at least, but definitely not a fan of that move. See if I can get him to the front, maybe. Ooh, that's a good finale target. I hate that, though. Just get numbers on him really early. That would be huge.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently?
There we go. Okay, that's big. That's big. And keep these taunts up. Hell yeah. We're in great shape now. Excellent. Sparkle Ball Jinx. Go to work. Let's not let him melt down again, though, if we can help it. I also really like this slam here. The guard up on the Plague Dock now. No mag rain, but that's a really good Plague Grenade, too. Especially if he's dead from that, and indeed he is.
Welcome back.
Wine Guide!
Deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Bunch of bear hugs for him for the return to the pile. Thank you for the 45 months. No worries. Appreciate you. Thank you. Do your thing. Keep stress healing, pal. You do your thing. Got another disease? Oh my god, dysentery now too. Holy shit. Appropriately, the Plague Dock, the lone remaining healthy one.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
DD1 campaign on YouTube will probably be... I hesitate to put a date on it because I'm still really early on in the recordings for it. It'll probably be at least a couple weeks out. I'd say is a safe bet. Let's target, like, end of May. Seems reasonable. Trying to get them done as often as I can. Alright, there we go, dude. That was a much better performance. I am very proud of me for approaching that correctly, finally. Like,
this work is noble.
Just a quick little reminder of, hey, this is going to be really hard, and then I treat it with the appropriate level of respect, and all of a sudden, hey, it's a much more manageable situation now. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. And I don't think I need the slime mold anymore, honestly. Let's probably just go ahead and get rid of that. I don't think we've gotten any more stew yet, but I probably don't really need that anyway. Cool, alright. Through the sluice, love to see it. Are we sure this is a Bastard's Beacon run? I mean, We've almost died like 5
There are yet
times.
places
I know
such
it's
as
going
this
pretty well, but it's also
where a
going
little
really
light
badly.
Still gathers.
A couple of Cosmic Slayers there. That's nice. Although, of course, we're still very concerned about the potential to lose the Jinx here. In fact, we need to make that, like, top priority for this region is find a hospital immediately.
The provinces and
Oh, for
countries
fuck's
of our land
sake.
crumbling and
Oh,
undone.
no. No, are you... Oh, this is... Oh, no. It's my worst enemy. My choices. The sort of which refuse not to engage with the Catacombs right now. They simply won't allow me not to do this.
Corridors of long-forgotten tombs
Oh, no.
with the ichor of the dead.
It's no surprise to me, I am my worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then, I really wish that I weren't me.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, Sluice Catacombs back-to-back is fucking wild, dude. Oh, boy. Oh, cool. You get 2 shields off this on the upgrade. That's pretty neat. Upgrading the Blight for the Plague Dog is pretty good, too. Fade to Black combo's nice. We've been doing a lot of Finale. I think the Plague Dog Blight's gonna be really effective, though. Let's go ahead and invest in her a little bit. Alright, make sure they got the food here, which thankfully we do still have some decent stuff for that. Ooh, please pay out the Baer levers as well, thank you. Relationships all doing pretty good across the board. That makes me happy.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Wild Tea might be worth considering here. It actually might be especially good for these guys if we want to use it on either of those two, although not really looking all that helpful, unfortunately. I think I'd like to get rid of the yips on the Jester. Let's do that. That's nice. Okay. And probably want to grab this too. I'm very hesitant to spend any more money because I want to try to save it for the hospital. So let's just go ahead and roll with this, I think. Where are you at? Come on. Show me the numbers. Why are the numbers not coming up? Oh, we're 2 away and they're very friendly for these guys. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, maybe buying more food for Rabbit wouldn't be a bad idea either. I guess Stew Pot doesn't really work very well with Rabbit, doesn't it? I haven't been prioritizing that very much today. Yeah, you're right. The hospitals don't show up here either, so I suppose it's not that important to stockpile the relics right now. We're not going to be finding a hospital in the Catacombs. I'm going to try this on these two. I think it's worth. Damn, okay. I think they're still friendly at least, so not that bad. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep this. No, actually, there's no point in keeping that. Let's get these guys over neutral. Okay, great. That's probably good. Nothing for the stagecoach. No trinkets. Maybe grab these while they're cheap. In case we need to do a general fight here, which is feeling pretty likely. Yeah, I was thinking about getting rid of the slow-handed here too, and that's another fairly cheap thing. Let's try it. Yeah, decent odds of doing that here. Nice. Yeah, that's worth. Okay, cool. So much for stockpiling, but that is a lot of really helpful stuff there for sure. Speaking of a lot of really helpful stuff, wow. All right, we should be pretty well off in the Catacombs, I guess. Should be. Operative word, should.
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
Brother, at this point, getting through a Catacombs is going to be a W. I have been so humbled by this section of the run. Like, it's crazy how much harder this is than I realized.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
That's a pretty nice cache to start off with, though. That makes me happy. Let's see. I don't think I need the linen so much anymore. Shock dust probably doesn't matter. Assault stratagem's always nice. Let's go ahead and throw this onto you. Get rid of this. Got 2 stews out of that, by the way. That rules. Bulwark Band, I guess you could have, and then Hastening History. Speed token for the ally ahead. Let's go ahead and throw that onto you. I don't think the pig sticker matters that much, honestly. And I'm not going to use the idle thought here either. Okay, cool. And let's go away from the candles. Seems smart. Something... I have still no, like, justification for this belief whatsoever, but I have it in my head that the paths in these regions without candles available are easier.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Which is not necessarily true at all, but it's what I choose to live by, I guess. Yeah, later on, Mantis. Thanks for hanging. Alright, let's do it. Get the torchlight up first. Keep this thing near 100 as often as possible. Okay, it is focus time, buddy. We are going to eliminate a single target completely from the battlefield. Completely.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Boy, that's a lot of tokens, dude. That's crazy. It is seeming like a decent time to steal tokens here, actually. I upgraded the instinct, right? I've just yet to ever use it. Let me fix that here. Oh, that is going to be a meltdown, though. Shit. I realized that immediately after clicking it. Whoopsie. Well, that sucked. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see. 4 to 6, not going to be all that great. Hey, Yeti. Let's see. Still go for the Blight there. Blind is huge. This is great. I have a Final Destination ad playing to the side every few minutes. That does feel like it's trying to foretell something here. Man, Dodge Plus coming off Absolution is huge, too. Okay, let's go ahead and use the other one of those and get this taunt back up for another Dodge Plus, I think. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I misinterpreted that. Sparkle Ball, baby! Oh, my God. Yeah, they remain terrifying, dude. That helps, though. Alright, we have got to kill you. First and foremost. Do not allow this thing to stick around for longer than I have to. Holy fucking shit. Oh no. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Okay. Okay. God, he's dazed, too. Oh, good timing, thank you. Thank you for the speed bonus there. Okay, and then we still don't have any kind of taunt up front, unfortunately. I think I just need to try to kill this guy still. And he's blighted for 12, so that'll do it. Just need to pray that he does not decide to just recreate the slime here, which is sadly far from a given. In fact, seems kind of likely here. Thank God. Okay, we got a chance. Speed again back here for the mag rain. Love to see it. Okay, so far so good. Stand fast. Can't get through the block, but probably better off with a Fade to Black here anyway. Double taunt, dodge plus. Huge blind. Jinx vulnerable, excellent.
Darkness encroaches.
Not as excellent.
Inexorable.
It's pretty slow, and I think we have a taunt back up, although apparently he doesn't seem to care that much about that. But let's just make sure it's there, I guess. We do have turn order this time as well. Don't think I want to shift here. This also gets us another dodge plus on the Jester. Safe to do that. And obviously you're going to heal, okay. Blue parties make the slimes a lot less scary because you can actually heal without wasting a turn moving. You've sort of made me aware of the fact that we've yet to even see this. Yeah, this is the first instance of slimed I think we've seen the entire time.
Well done.
So this could have been a lot more difficult. We were actually pretty fortunate with the result this time. Holster again pretty strong here. Okay. This is gonna hurt like hell though.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Could have been worse, okay. And try to sneak in a couple more heals at the end here, ideally. Let's see, let's, oh, right, he's slimed. Yeah, that's not going to be as effective, so I guess we'll just do this. I mean, this is a good outcome.
Cooperation is the key.
But it's still pretty bad. Like, that's terrifying, dude. The slimes are nasty. Got out of there for that one, though, at the very least, and hopefully the road heals are going to be sufficient for the next matchup. Oh, Moonlight Lantern, fun. Actually, well, not fun enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I want to keep that. Okay, and then we got some bandages still. Let's get rid of... Yeah, it's going to have to be the candles here. Still definitely the lowest priority. Yeah, I think probably all of these fights in here, man, are going to require that same level of respect because they're all just as capable of getting out of control like that. Let's keep our focus on single targets the way we were last time. That was treating us well, although unfortunately we're in much better shape, or much worse shape to start this fight off. Need to get our taunt up again. Just a little crypt keep in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. It's gonna have a bonus action. We get slimed there as well. I cannot taunt anymore, I don't think. So I'm pretty sure I should just continue to pile on the damage there. Fade to Black isn't gonna do much. Let's just make sure he stays alive for now.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
God damn, man. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna go after them again. This is not looking good already. Need to try to get this one before the mag rain hits. That's probably not gonna happen, so I guess we just do this instead.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Oh boy. Yeah, there's the days. Okay, we're gonna have to get pretty lucky here. Oh no. Fortunate at least, okay. Come on, man. The Stein! Holy shit, dude. Oh, you are a bastard. Wow. I feel like we've barely done anything now. Did he just generate 2 slime out of nothing? What just happened there? Alright, buddy, we're gonna have to make some fucking big moves. I don't even know what the hell to do for you.
Malaise, measured and steady.
It's probably gonna have to be a pass turn heal, I guess. Just to keep him alive. Oh, I guess I could do this. Yeah, it's slightly better. Blind here, I think makes... God, we're in terrible fucking shape. Man. Unlucky on the dodge again. That's big. That's big. Okay. So much daze, though. Yet another crit back here, too. Good lord. You have to stay alive. I think we do this. Hate it, dude. Oh, man. Okay, that helps. Big jinx hits there, too, actually.
Once again, teetering
Good
on that
lord.
precipice.
Okay.
The final chord is struck.
Okay. Did our jester's corpse just shout, "It ain't over till it's over"?
Siren song of the void.
That was a corpse bark, was it not?
For now.
I don't know if you're the one to be saying that, pal. Alright, he's blighted down at least. Gotta do this to keep her alive. Got another crit up front, dude. Through the dodge plus! Ugh! No chance on a blight there. Another blind, that's good. I have got to get rid of this fucking thing. Just don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it. Or what the hell you're even gonna do. Okay. Another blind off Jinx, that's really good. Guess I can get rid of the blight here.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Get this guy back to the front again. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Damn bleed, too. I need Jinx to carry me. Not on death's door, that's big. Maybe a resolute off the stress check? He is fully slimed up again. Oof. Oh boy. I still have to get rid of this fucking thing. Still not sure how we're gonna make it happen.
Measured and steady.
Oh my god, please, please don't do anything terrible. He's blighted down, I gotta hope at least. I cannot transform here. Might as well get the dodge, I guess. Okay. I can pass again.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
You gotta hope so, right? I think I should try to hit this thing before the Crypt Keeper has a chance, but I don't think I can even deal enough damage.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Slam might do it. I think I have to try. Good lord. Okay, that's not bad. I can mag rain here. I can also stand fast again. I have to mag rain.
Fight through the fatigue.
He can taunt with a crit here, but he doesn't have any crit chance. Let's just transform down for the regen, and then just get him a combo again. And then heal a little bit, I guess. Actually, let's do this. Clear the slime off of him. All you need is one, buddy. All you need is one, buddy. There's a stun on the Abom, unfortunately. Time to blight. Dodge. Huge. Sure. Oh no, okay, we got blight, or we got regen for the blight at least. I think indiscriminate science is off cooldown. Sorry, buddy, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Oh my god. Crush heal, holy shit, we got him. Oh my god, dude, wow. What a fucking mess of a fight.
All problems have their solutions.
Man.
Even the big ones.
Get me the fuck out of here. I'm not even close to exiting yet, unfortunately. This is terrible. Man, I hate this place. Let's get the death cap spores. No, probably still the bandages. Stratagem's still very helpful, but... Oh my god. Okay. Well, bread, I guess. Please just... no more road battles. Let us avoid everything. Yeah, we got 40 torchlight here as well. An assistance encounter would go crazy. I don't think that's even an option in here, though. Oh, they're losing 15 torchlight. That's really bad. Fuck.
The loathing whispers.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Theoretically easier path. He lied. Clothing is acceptable.
The loathing festers.
Clothing is perfectly acceptable. Keep that up. Please don't make me fight this. Lost relics. Much better. Still a chance that we don't get ambushed here. Oh, we are on a razor's edge. Oh my goodness. 5 torchlight, 3 leagues. Are we there?
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed. Awash in turmoil.
I am livid. A deep, profound rage.
Steady yourself.
Don't sacrifice him. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let him die. Please. Oh, you fucker. Oh my god. Well, I guess I pull him and then hit him right. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Thank you, Math. Appreciate the bits.
Begins.
We don't give up, but we get angry.
This is no time to falter.
Alright, that's pustule. Very glad we equipped those beforehand. Those are going to come in handy. This stress is insane. I actually think I might just have to let it go. That's a huge HP hit, though. Never mind. No, we gotta try to stop it. There's just so much horror. Maybe this is a transformation opportunity. Rage is gonna have a huge crit chance, so naturally it wouldn't happen there. Okay. Certainly now. There he goes. Okay, okay. Still alive. Lights piling on. It's kind of to be expected. Alter in this one. Okay. No bolster. Let's hold the line. No, he doesn't like that. Never mind. Yeah, that's going to be a resolve check. There's just too much horror to do anything about it. Okay, well in that case...
Well done.
We're pretty damn close to having to go all in now. That hurts a lot. He's gonna have to salve himself. Can't even hit this guy, so... yeah, that works, I guess. It's another strength token as well. Alright. Oh boy. That positional shift might have fucked us. Got a slam here, I think. I could yoink his crit token. That's pretty smart. He's gonna be a meltdown. I think that's okay, though. Gotta take that risk, I guess. Really don't want him critting there. He's gonna be sacrificing soon, though. Jinx vulnerable's nice. No regen there, at least. That's helpful. I have to do this. I have to. Lustral again. Take whatever we can get. That is Death's Door. That's huge. Daze is unfortunate, though. Good target. No regen. Plague Doc's in the front rank, though. Oh my god. Gotta keep him alive. Nice stress resist. He's dead to the blight. Okay, no regen there either. I don't think that's death armor either. Good. Holy shit. We did it. Oh my god.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Wow.
Exhaustion takes
Just
hold.
three-man the Exemplar in an ambush, dude. What the fuck?
The loathing whispers.
Sweet. Literally around the corner from the inn, dude. God damn. Okay.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
I still have the Jinx on these guys. I'm gonna be shocked. Wow. That's lucky. Okay. Holy fuck.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
Sure, let's go Harvest Child. Yeah, I was thinking Hellion for the tomato now, and I feel like Enhos could be okay in rank 3. But we could just go with the Bleed Hellion. Because we want the rank 2 Hellion anyway. Let's do it. And let's reset the pick me. PICKME in the chat if you'd like to be selected for our brand new Hellion. Let's do this. A lot of work to do on the relationships again all of a sudden.
Welcome back.
Back to you.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
Thank you for the 54 months. Some bear hugs, please, in there with the pick-me's. Appreciate that. Do not like any of that stuff. Let's see. What does this one do again? Extra resolute chance per positive relationship, right? Oh, man.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I might have to give up on the pipe dream that is locking in the jinx. At this point, it's starting to feel less and less likely. How many really bad relationships? We've got the very unfriendly here. And that's pretty much it, actually, which is shocking. Can we get them back to neutral easily? We could try this. Although I guess candles and chocolate is a lot more reliable. Maybe a second one? Let's take a chance, I think. There's a lot of resources to commit to that. Alright. Mastery.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Let's check her skills real quick. Gotta keep in mind she's not gonna be shifting paths here likely either. Oh, she's fragile too. That fucking blows. Do we have a meditative totem in here? No. Shit, dude. That's a bummer. Alright, well, it's a pretty straightforward approach here anyway, at least. Probably gonna go with the standard fair bleed kit for her. And bleed out just in case, I guess. Although I'm unlikely to use that. I'm also unlikely to use Bloodlust. I'll do Wicked Hack. Man. Yeah, that's a good idea, Moobot. Let's take a stretch break real quick here, too. But first, I think I'll go Adrenaline Rush to be able to remove the DOT on her more reliably, and then kind of tempted to go Absolution for him. Although Rage seems more beneficial. As does Slam. Slam I've actually been using way more than I thought I would. Let's do Slam, yeah. Let's get the block tokens there. Alright. The Wine Guide. Welcome back, and welcome back to the team. In all caps, apparently. Wine Guide! Okay, let's take a stretch break here. And head off to the Fetter. No negative? 2 negative. Oops. Whoopsie.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Oh, boy. All right. If we can get through that exemplar ambush, dude, we can get through anything. Let's do this. First and foremost, I wanted to see if there was a possibility of taking a bunch of loot from the caches into a hospital here. Doesn't look like it, but I really want to hit that double cache all the same, so let's just abandon the lair here and go get a bunch of money. Oh, and also ignore that completely. Yeah, no thank you on the Chirurgeon there, buddy. Then again, we do have a lot of loathing coming up. What do y'all think? You want out of here? For once, the shadows are on our side. I'm with it. Oh, yeah, I guess we could have used that for disease removal as well.
Problem, is it not?
I don't know, man. I don't think that's a wise choice. Gotta limit the exposure to death as much as we can. Ignore my choice to go into the catacombs. Well, this should at least address one issue here. Hey, that's huge, actually. Kappa's not bad either. Really nice for the Plague Doctor right now. Oh, also, I guess I could go ahead and give her these things. The burn salve, too, why not? I don't know how much I'm gonna be. Oh, right, yeah, no, you have the rotten tomato. I totally forgot. Yeah, I don't need that at all.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
I don't think I care about the packet of salt either. Oh, whoa. How did all the diseases get cleared? What happened?
Loathing howls.
I missed that. We're disease-free all of a sudden. That was the last in. Oh, sweet.
These goods and imbue them with purpose.
Big Pig 2 and the Greater Sharpness Charm, dude. Goddamn. Oh, right, and that. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, it's Chapter 5. Who gives a shit? 1,100 versus 1,000. What's the difference? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna give the damage to you. And that's probably good. 100 about. Yeah, no, okay. Good math. I am over supplied with combat items. And I don't think I need that many glimmers. So we'll toss the 2. And probably gotta start getting rid of some of the less impactful in stuff. I don't think I need telescope either. Oh, does it also affect the first 2 phases? Okay, that's actually meaningful, I guess. But, I mean, ultimately, I think I would rather make that trade-off at this point. I'd rather make things a little bit harder on myself and actually have the shot at it rather than
Let us hope their
die in
desperation
Chirurgeon
can be
Region 2.
eased.
Which is still the region we're in, by the way. This is Region 2. I know it doesn't feel much like it, but that's the truth. Now it says Region 3 of 4 down there as well. Don't listen to that. You let old Baer tell you what's real and what's not. I've got a ways to go here, man. I don't know how we're getting all this loot. We must have some kind of stagecoach item doing that. Well, alright then. Sitting up, back to it. I usually let random people on the internet make my opinions for me. Yeah, I think you'd be in good company there. Mm-hmm. Alright. No stand fast anymore for us, I guess. Certainly want to be using these glimmers early and often. Still got a real tanky team at the very least. And still somehow rocking that double jinx. Not to like there. I also think that's 1 down. Nice. Region 5 of 7 if you include the valley and the mountain. Boy, we're gonna have... If this ends up being the W, man, we will have fucking earned it. Put the hours in today. Okay, no bolster effectiveness there yet, so let's just go for a standard crush. Yeah. Spark Ball Days, hell yeah. And let's just slice you up, pal. Works pretty well, too.
Finish this quickly.
The damage is looking a lot better with this squad already. Oh, yeah, best wishes there, Ebony. Hope it's nothing bad. This is the run, I believe. fully believe. Let's keep slamming here. Actually, I might just have the damage to take him out. There we go. Definitely have the damage to take him out. And we can if it bleeds just fine from there. Got some serious damage output. That's not even Rotten Tomato if it bleeds. God damn, dude. Not quite on the damage there yet, so I'll take the bolster.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Oh, I guess I could have crushed that too to get the kill. It might have been the better play. Okay. Let's stay up on the HP situation this time too, if we can. Let me sneak in a battlefield medicine for her by the end of this one. Also, absolution, right? Or no, I guess the regen's probably fine there. One more battlefield medicine, please. Terrific. And we're using the revelry. I guess I get the dumb one working over there too. Oh no, never mind. We're at 98. That was much better. Or maybe that was just a more easily handled squad. Either way, I'm pleased with that.
The loathing of bait.
And look at this. We got the Noxious Ring pairing with the Curing Kappa in the back now. All of a sudden, the Plague Doctor's trinkets are way better now. All right. Don't need the assistance encounter for much here, so let's get a little greedier.
See the debris ahead? That is where they'll make their move.
In the rare situation of feeling pretty good midway through a region here.
Opportunists.
Feeling like we could handle a little more. It's just the game luring you into a false sense of confidence before it demolishes you. It's gotten better at that somehow over the course of time.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Which I guess when you think about it makes sense. The higher my level of confidence, the easier it is for them to lure me to that place. Oh, it's just such an enticing place for me to be. Just feels so good there. You only have 2 believers in the Gambit. Really? That's wild. 1 region, and y'all completely lose faith, huh? Sheesh. Honestly fair. Given the topics of conversation today, too, actually, yeah, it's starting to make a lot more sense to me. I missed Gamber, I would have believed. Sure, okay. Nah, actually, you don't get any crits, buddy, sorry. Not allowed anymore. In fact, you get to die. That feels better to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you killed. And nice little crush shield for the end of it. That's a miss. Thank you. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's just let them finish it proper here. I'm even going to go ahead and give him another absolution for the end of this one. Because you deserve it, buddy. And bolster.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
You know what, man? Hellion might have been the right fit for this team after all.
A spark.
I was giving it some strong consideration just by virtue of having the Rotten Tomato to begin this run, but seeing a couple of fights with her, she's seeming like the missing link. Just needed a little bit more damage, man. We really didn't need the stress healing from the Jester so much either. I mean, just based off the fact that we 3-man the Exemplar, that's starting to seem even more reasonable. Also loving the sneaky relationship buffs. That's been awesome. Yeah.
Despair and disorientation.
Yeah.
Steal your mind as we pass through the void.
The more I say yeah, I think the better this will go. Yeah? Yeah. And then CSI style. Yeah! Is that CSI? I think that's CSI. Never seen the show. Only ever seen parodies of that moment in the show. Never a second of the show itself. The who? The what? I'm gonna start a Who parody band called The Why. Sorry, not a Who parody band, a Pooh cover band. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Lost it. It's all gone. No recovery from that. Oh, this is an excellent token stealing opportunity.
Anxiety foments insidious fear.
Sure is. Look at that. Then he gets to have another meltdown. Yeah. Oh, I know it's the Who. Yeah, no, I love the Who. I won't get fooled again. Yeah, we'll believe that when we see it, buddy. Actually feels like it probably needs to be a bolster here. Then again, hold the line is really effective. I like slamming, although I guess we can't do it. There's already a Who cover band. They're called Boston. Ooh, strong. Boston catching strays out here. I don't think I can stand for this sacrilege. I'm sorry to say. As one who is often a big fan of sacrilege, that's one I simply cannot abide.
Accumulation.
The amount of times that my family, like my actual nuclear family, have concluded rock band sessions with the song Foreplay Long Time. I think I might be a bigger Boston fan than I am a fan of the Who. I might be a pretty big Boston fan, turns out. I think I'm simultaneously a big Boston fan and also a huge hater of Boston, but not the band, the city. Hate the city, love the band. If you don't banshee screech more than a feeling, you're wrong. Correct. When I hear that old song they used to play. Wow, Baer, that was... Is Boston here?
Malaise, measured and steady.
Is the lead singer of Boston?
A renewal. Welcome back.
Hold on. Who's the lead singer of Boston? Brad? Nope. Tom Schultz. Is Tom Schultz here, Baer? I also don't think it's Tom Schultz. Hold on. Is it Gary Pill? No, it's not Gary Pill. Is it Curly Smith? I hope so. Is it Tommy DiCarlo? Dude, some people just have names where it's like they were born to be in a band. Tommy DiCarlo. If they're not a band member, they're making a mistake.
This wound at
It's
least
Tommy.
has been
That's right.
tended to.
You guys didn't know that? I figured you guys would like him more without knowing that, but if it takes that to finally get Tommy the respect he's due, then yeah. He's the lead singer of Boston. Or a mob guy. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's true. Tommy DiCarlo is absolutely in the mob. Oh, Jesus, Kefka, that's dark. Well, damn, all right, I guess that answers the question at the very least.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we got the one down here at least. Let's start clearing some blocks. Bolster's back. Should we edit the wiki page for Tommy to be the lead singer? Let's not. Although I am fairly sure that if we were to do that, it would be fixed within like 5 minutes.
Comes rarely in these times.
If even that long.
Favor it.
Those are the kind of changes Wikipedia editors are just foaming at the mouth to correct. I think I might need to take a Raucous here. I think I'll go for it, yeah. I want to try to avoid additional meltdowns right now. Maybe he'll miss. Hey, hell yeah. Still handling this weirdly well. Especially given our inability to use half our kit right now.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Let's go ahead and make sure he's taken care of. I think we got to get one more battlefield medicine out for this guy.
Small foundation of trust.
Make a Tommy disambiguation page. Did you mean this fine chap? I do really like that, actually. A standalone Tommy Wikipedia entry, and it's just a photo of him. I am a fan of that. Okay, go ahead and transform back down, buddy. Pretty sure we got this handled now. Especially helpful. Good stuff. Let me get some Blight on, or... no, maybe not. Could just say I love Tommy. I do like that, yeah. Please miss. Or just do nothing. That helps too. Man, yeah, Hellion I think is really working out here, dude. I'm very much enjoying this character's presence in the team.
Work.
Eh, no backlash, that's fine. Because they're gonna miss it. Oh. Alright, fine. That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good shape to be coming out of that fight in. I'm just not realizing, too, I completely forgot to slap the Infernal Gear onto her as well.
The loathing abates.
Whoopsie. I might care about Anchoring Charm. I do like Unwavering Standard a lot more, but I think I'd like this on him instead of that. Yeah, that feels better. And might as well equip these things. Sweet. Let's actually get the Assault Stratagem on there. I think we'll keep the healing salves for endgame.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research.
I think it's only now, like, fully dawning on me that we have an entire additional region left to go in this run. Also have yet to get the trophy. Wow, that's pretty sick. Okay. Double stew activation. Let's get a trinket. Sure. Whoa. That sucks. No. Yucky. Keep it. Go away. No, thank you. That's an uncommon one, but I don't want it. You can't change the gear out here for her, right? I think you have to wait till the end. Yeah, okay. Damn, another double stew. Let's go. Alright, one more rampart. Let's do it. That should be a little easier. Yeah, I don't want to be chancing to bleed on every turn like that. That seems like a bad idea. You two first. Yeah, no stand fast still, so we'll just go ahead and hit this.
Bravo!
My god. The rare beast spile here? Might be able to stack some blight on him if I can kill the back line fast enough. That's looking like an option.
Malaise, measured and steady.
That is absolutely going to be a bolster. Play grenade again here. Oh, right, yeah. A double play grenade. Magarine's nice, though. He is dead. Let's start some bleed, maybe? Yeah, let's see if I can pull this guy forward. And I'll let the If It Bleeds finish him. Sweet. Oh, that's terrible, though. Not a knockback, at least, so he's going to stay in position for the shot. Although, turn order might betray me here. Very glad we did the stress seal that time, at least. I think we got it. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Oh, that's a weaken on her, right? I didn't even think about that. Oh, boy. So we need to hit for 4. Thank you.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Never any doubt. And probably don't need to necessarily transform you this time, either. That could be a check, though, unfortunately. Alright, still doing good here. I think we go ahead and bolster into a Revelry, or even Revelry, then bolster, I guess, is pretty effective. Should be able to yoink that crit token away from him as well. Maybe get another Blight going, sure. He's having a bad time up there, dude. Goddamn, and then might as well bolster still. Holy shit. Yeah, take that away, and I think we're good. That's stored. Quadruple weaken. Riposte again. With the execute on the Cosmic Slayer. Alright. That was clean, dude. No problem there.
The loathing whispers.
Keep it going. Oh yeah, we have a big pig too. Wow, we actually might be able to fix this up pretty well. I guess we're just kind of praying for either a fetter or a tangle to show up as well. Still gonna get this trophy, of course. Okay. How many mastery points did we get out of that? 1. Yeah, that makes sense.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
I was gonna say I'm kind of hoping for negative quirks, weirdly, although we did lose the jinx on him, unfortunately. Okay. Well, now we certainly don't need any more negative quirks. We gotta get rid of some negative quirks on her too. Yikes. All right, stew yet again.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land.
There we go.
Crumbling and undone.
Tangle with the Oasis objective is pretty fantastic for us, actually. Yeah, let's go big pig mode.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Icebox is huge. It's pretty late for a Say gear. Let's not worry about that. Definitely grabbing another big pig.
Of comfort on the road to damnation.
See if we get lucky on the meditative totem here. Nice. Okay, that's pretty big.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Got the storage room key this time as well. I don't think I actually care about that, though. She's got a pretty solid pairing of trinkets back there right now. All right. Cool, cool, cool. One more mastery point.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
Let's do If It Bleeds. Double the bleed off that. Pretty nice. Flower item in Confessions is, I believe, the exact same effect as the Kingdoms of Risenthella. But that's probably one I want to save for the end so we can get the extra resolute chance for the final battle. Don't need a stitching kit here, right? I don't think so. Yeah, we're doing good. The relationships, I think they're actually in pretty good shape at this point. Just a couple of unfriendlies to deal with. Let's see if we can manage that with what we got real quick. Although I guess we only really have the pipeweed, huh? But let's at least do that. Yeah, maybe just a whiskey flask and bring him back to neutral here. It feels safer. Like, I should probably spend a few more relics here, but I don't think we can do much for this group. Oh, that's not going to work either. Shit, I just realized. Yeah, that's not going to be good for the Hellion. All right, take a chance. Nice, that's helpful. See if we're on a positive threshold for anybody with the boxing gloves right now. We could do these two, actually. That would be, I believe, to 14 would be friendly. Yeah, okay, fine. All right, yeah, we'll stockpile the rest, I think. It's off to the tangle, man. Let's get this trophy. Give this one a chance at the complete W here. We just boosted this one, right? Hey, sweet.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
All right, man. Going no negatives is really the objective here. That works fine for me. Oh, we also still have linseed oil.
War rewards only resignation.
And death cap spores. This is actually pretty good. I'm gonna throw these onto you. And I guess just kind of hope that we find one other combat item we can use for this.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Very late layer here too. That's pretty beneficial. Let's get the oasis right here. I'm gonna try to preserve my block tokens. Also need to keep an eye on the loading here, but I think if I go through the center path, hit the oasis, and then all the resistance encounters up to the lair, we'll be in the best shape. And then just hopeful for any kind of combat item that we can use to target the taproot.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
I strongly believe we should avoid fights for the most part. But this will reduce the loathing up till we get there, I guess. But I want to try to keep us as healthy as we can get prior to the general encounter. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not the kind of fight I wanted to see here. Have a good day. Oh my god, finally got our stand fast back, dude. Was really missing that. This should be a lot better now. And not going to be able to pull anybody forward, but we can still get some pretty good damage off this. It's also a stress heal, which is nice. He's already basically dead. Yikes. Alright, alright. No stress off that, at least. Always bolster. Keep going on you. I believe that's this one down. Yeah, let's get a combo back there now.
Collaboration confers advantage.
This is gonna hurt like hell, but I guess that's why we got the bandages. Oh, nice. Yeah, the bolster, right. Oh, not the bolster, the stand fast, but either way. There we go. Gotta do a plague grenade again here. Oh, wait, right. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Magrine's good too. 3-turn timer. Probably means we need to hit him with at least one more shot from the Hellion. And I guess we might just do a battlefield medicine here too. I kind of want to keep the bandages for the general fight if possible.
Stupendous.
That'll certainly fucking do it. Okay. I think we're safe to take one of the riposts here, even though there's none. If you don't have any riposts, I won't take them. You don't need to create any extra riposts for me. Don't worry about that. Yeah, no, we'll definitely go for a battlefield medicine at the end of this. Oh, damn, we're actually going to need an adrenaline rush, too, I think, huh? Jesus Christ. Yeah, glad we upgraded that, too. All fixed.
This wound, at least, has been tended.
Crush heal for a little extra. And combo restoration. And a pip. Hell yeah, dude. Nah, pay out the 2 believers, Pawn. Yeah. Where are those Baer levers at? Get them bucks. Get them well-earned Baer bucks. Let's go, dude.
A little help impeccably timed.
Another crush down to Death's Door. Hope he generates the tokens this time. Probably won't. That'll do it. God damn, dude. Block plus. I have missed your presence as well. Absolution for the tail end, not even necessary.
An unavoidable end.
Crit stress heal, right? You know it. Okay. We'll take that, man. Yeah, if the fights are going to result in us being in a healthier state than we were before, that's something we can do all day. Reduce that loathing mastery point? Fuck yeah. Ooh, and actually, no, I think I'm right. I think I was right with my initial assessment here, because we got a safe route going this way, too. We got another loathing there. Yeah, this is working out pretty well.
The loathing festers.
Nice 3 apples and cheese, too. I think we got enough inventory space. We're doing okay. He's going to fill in pretty quick with the icebox, though. This one, for a double negative interaction, yeah, I think we probably want to go ahead and bail on that. We are going to need... Ooh, a hospital is very interesting. Is it worth locking in the Jinx now for the Abomination? I don't think so. Because he doesn't taunt all that much.
She heals the injuries of others, while ignoring her own.
I don't think it's worth it. It would cost the grand majority of our... Oh, he doesn't even have it anymore. Okay, well, that makes the decision for me. So now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of head injury, actually. That makes me feel a lot better. And are there any of these that we could use for the fight? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good enough.
The loathing howls.
Still got the right stuff in there. I don't think I'm going to worry about the Pouch of Lie too much. We'll get rid of one of these breads, and we'll get rid of the movement drum, too. That's probably fine. Also, I don't think I actually need these burn salves. Right, now it's Oasis time. Let's do it. I'm loving the complete recitation of the watery tart conversation from Holy Grail, by the way. That's making me very happy. Used to be the days where I could just rattle that entire goddamn movie off the top of the dome, dude. It's been all day, that rules. Chat theme for the day is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
What a mag rain there, dude. Goddamn.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, I don't like that very much. Okay. We're gonna stay in our lane here of playing it safe. Stand fast forever. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you for being on the ball with that pawn. Baer, what is your favorite color? I do have a preference for Baer Brown. Hence the walls behind me here, which were very conveniently Baer Brown when we moved in. And Elise still hates it. Not a big fan of that wall color. I feel like it fits me, though. I think it's appropriate. There you go, pal. I'm very certain Tommy would say knee if we could understand him.
By accumulation.
Either that, it's either knee, pang, or knee whoa. And then in the background, someone goes knee whoa. Oh, that might kill him. That does indeed.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
I might need to watch some Holy Grail again today, dude. It's been a minute. Hey, I hope you're doing well and I didn't bother you. Same to you, Evelyn.
Welcome back.
The Underling! Thank you for the Prime. Welcome back into the pile. Thank you for the bear hugs for them. Oh, I don't want you seeing no ads if you're on the pile there, Z. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome back in. Appreciate it. Chapter 5, Bastard's Beacon, Slam. What may be the hardest of all of the challenges? Although, honestly, the same could be said of basically any Bastard's Beacon run. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty ideal here, I'd say. All right. Now we want to be equipping all these right away. Let's get you on there and you on there. And then we are weirdly free to use these. Like, I say that a lot, but in this particular instance, I think we are better off using these now than if we were to try to hang on to them for the general fight or something. I think we want to use these to put ourselves in really good shape coming out of the next two combats. And then we have the right kind of combat items for the general fight already, so I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Okay, yeah, so right away. Right away, no hesitancy. And also, let's just destroy this. Ag ran pretty damn good here, actually. Oh, well, that is bothering me in that case, Evelyn. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. I appreciate the politeness. But nah, I'm good. Okay. It just, yeah, it just sort of strikes you the wrong way, doesn't it? I wasn't sure. And then I was. Nice. Yeah, this team actually kind of slaps. I'm feeling like I was going to be a lot better off just putting this comp together out of the gate. They are wrecking shit now. That's another one down. Hey, Baer, I hope I'm bothering you. And no follow-up. Yeah, that did it too. Remember that profound rage from before? It's bubbling up again. Man, it's like that's the kind of one that you can't really access it willingly, you know? It spawns from supernatural circumstances. You know, when an exemplar shows up at a league before the end. I think that's what that show was based on, right? Waste. Hey, that's not bad either. Laudanum always welcome. Oh, that doesn't reduce loathing, though. Right, okay. That's unfortunate. Anyway, keep it up. Hey, Baer, this is a chat message. I hope it gives you emotion. You joke, but there is, like... I think it's genuinely a very unhealthy part of my brain now that has just...
nothing at all.
I think I've essentially created a direct neural pathway from chat message pops into the window, dopamine is released. Like, that can't be good. And even, like, to the contrary, like, the absence of chat messages over a certain period of time has a direct neural connection to, oh no, I'm not doing things correctly.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Can we make you drool by chatting? You might be able to. There's a level of Pavlovian response there that I worry about. I don't know if it can be spam though necessarily though. You know, like the pick me moments in the chat I think it needs to be like, okay, everyone has to give a 3-word opinion on the Los Angeles Lakers. There we go. It could be like, they're a team. Or, I've seen them. I like the yellow and purple. That's solid. Lakers are farts. Fair enough. This is working. It's working. It's so silly that that's working. It makes my brain so happy to see all the unique messages. It barely matters what it's for. It's so... it makes me uncomfortable. LA has no lakes is a valid statement there, actually. No, if you have like a lot of deep-seated anger toward the Los Angeles Lakers for the simple fact that they stole the name and essentially the team from the city of Minneapolis, where it makes perfect sense for them to be called the Lakers.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
It's a Utah Jazz situation, who took the team from New Orleans, where it makes way more sense for a team to be called the Jazz.
Excellent work.
You all know how Jazz was born from the state of Utah, right? All those Mormons. Mormons liking jazz is actually probably pretty accurate, though.
The slow suffering begins.
I wish I cared about sports more to opine. That's fair, too, yeah. Can't ask you to give a shit, but if you want to, it's an easy way to get upset. Yeah, they got one that's actually appropriate for their setting now. They got the Utah Mammoth. Changed very recently from the Utah hockey team, or Utah Hockey Club, sorry. Which I think people were actually starting to grow fond of, but I do like Mammoth. Yeah, Mammoth's pretty solid. They got good colors, too, actually.
The loathing festers.
I like that baby blue on them. They did good work there. Proud of you, Utah Mammoth. I know Arizona folks who are still very salty about that hockey team. There's still folks that are mad about the Seattle Supersonics, man. That kind of pain cuts deep, apparently. There are no mammoths in Utah, though? I got bad news for you, Garv. Somebody's got to let Garv know about the mammoths. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be the bad guy.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
My team didn't make the NHL playoffs, so I've been done with sports for a minute. It's a lot easier not to care about sports when your team's doing shitty, too. That's certainly true. I think that's what's kind of, like, turned me off of NFL fandom is the Patriots had their run. I also hate the Patriots now for, like, deeply personal reasons. Because they fucked over Cindy V and I when we went to see a game. Now I have deep personal resentment for the team. Also turns out Robert Kraft is kind of a piece of shit, but that, you know, that was a safe assumption before anyway. The Sonics was bad too, right? I don't remember exactly what happened with that one, but I seem to have the opinion that it was like a betrayal of trust on a deep level.
Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Right, Java. Yeah, no, again, that's a safe assumption. I was an Orioles fan, so not giving a shit about the last half of the season is a way of life. That makes sense. It's your default state, right? Right on, Crate. Oh, they went to the finals and then they got moved? I didn't know that. That's crazy, dude. Oh, that's brutal.
In crisis, No gain is insignificant.
I'd be pissed. Yeah, that sucks. God. That's like a step above trading your superstar player the year after your team makes the conference finals is moving the whole goddamn team the year after you make the finals is insane, dude. What the fuck? No wonder they're pissed. Alright, thank you for indulging sports chat inadvertently there for a while, y'all. I get it where I can. Although I do want to talk about the NBA playoffs this year a little bit too. Just to sneak it in. Sneak it in while we're adjacent to that conversation. Because holy shit, this year has been crazy. I think there's been like 3, maybe 4 20-point playoff comebacks this year. Teams down 20 or more in playoff games that come back and win. That happening once in a season is bonkers. For it to happen 3 or maybe even 4 times if I'm misremembering. Madness, dude. Baer, what was drama with the player that moved to the Lakers? The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Within every
and
a general
it's very difficult to, like, to a non-sports fan to, like, really put into perspective what that means. Like, imagine if Miyazaki started making movies for Sony. You know? Like, that's definitely not, like, a very good comparison, but it's just, like, the level of shock that you would feel. Wait, who am I thinking of? Shit, not Miyazaki. God damn it. Studio Ghibli dude.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
God damn it, don't tell me. What's his fucking name? Oh, no. Brain, please, spit it out. Where is it? Where's this file? Which file has no, don't say. Okay, anyway, that's enough. I promise. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's all. Sports ball. Sports ball completed. Oh shit, stream died? It's because I was talking about sports too much, dude. Twitch threatened to shut the whole thing down. Okay, I promise I'm done. I promise I'm done, Mr. Twitch. See, the hoodie's come off. That means he's done talking about sports. I also am just now realizing I fully failed to set up our combat items correctly for the general fight, but well, we'll probably be fine anyway. Baer, I like sports. Do you have sports podcasts per chance? I do. That's a great segue. Yeah, if you like us talking about sports, well, there you go. You got your 3 Guys in Baer football podcast, where we mostly talk about football, but also talk about other sports every now and then. Right, thank you, Aries. Yeah, there we go. All right. Make or break, baby. Let's go. Not getting this far, not at least getting a chance at the Chapter 5 here, right? No, maybe let's get to the general before we start thinking that way. Let's actually see the general pop up on screen. Still don't think I should transform just yet. At least I got a scapegoat, PK. Thanks for jumping in the line of fire there. Alright, alright. Oh, that's a lot. That's a little too much. God, I miss your jinx, buddy. But I do still really like your 60 hit points. Okay, you're still number 1. I really should still be using the spring water here, too. I don't know why. I guess I'm already in the general now, so I might as well hang on to it. That's one down. That's a bolster for sure. Okay. Numbers. No respawns either. Thank God. These guys are always just... I feel like you guarantee at least one additional round with this dude in the mix. I'm gonna be ready for a little bit of an endurance run here. Oh, good to hear, Ebony. Hooray for Poe. We love Poes around here. Sure. Okay, let me get the taunt back up here. Whittling your way down. That's one dead, okay. He's got the DOT already, doesn't he? Yeah, nice. And then a Raucous and a bolster. And then we try to get as much healing done on the tail end of this as we can and try to set up well for the general fight. Which I believe he just went below the threshold for the battlefield medicine there, so we'll probably throw that his way. Not getting any more healing done from you, so let's just go ahead and keep stress healing from that. You are very nice. Ooh. Hell yeah, dude. And I want to hold off for the bolster there. DOT's taking him down already. We Raucous to get the 1 down to 5. And should be in pretty good shape. Not too bad there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cannot heal anymore, I don't think.
A breakthrough.
That's certainly nice. So I think we just want to send it. Yep, there we go. All right. Let's do it, man. Redoubt. Let's go. That's good enough for me, man. That's all we need. And then a trophy that does not hinder us is also very nice to see.
Undying into a dream.
I had no idea we were on 1 torchlight. Jesus Christ.
Stupendous.
That's unfortunate. Okay. Got the linseed oil here at least.
Conclusion.
Crit Blight there is pretty outstanding. I actually love that start. And let's maybe add a little bit more here. Although him adding combo is really helpful too, honestly. Alright, let's do it. Really strong start there with the amount of blight we got on there. Let's keep up the DOT here. And you are going to be all about the if it bleeds. Might need to use those laudanum to bail us out at some point here too. I think it's combo time, so we can get the combo applied from the Plague Doctor. Although I guess that's not going to matter as much with her doing Plague Grenade, is it? Yeah. Okay, so don't have to worry about that, I guess. Let him do other stuff. It's ticking up really well already. That's good. I only do that 4 times, of course, but that might be all we need, theoretically. Yeah, it's going to be laudanum and spring water up there for sure. Oh, right, yeah, she can use the combo, right? Ooh, that's really good. Okay, we should use combo with her. Because the bleed stacking up would be massive. Also just remembered that we're not going to be able to use the Plague Grenade back-to-back rounds, so I guess Mag Rain is fine.
A slow dissection.
Especially with the Blight chance off that.
An unavoidable end.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. And there you go, buddy. Good, good.
Rarely in these times.
Keep hitting the combo here. A little chunk of damage out of that is nice, too. Well, that fucking sucks. Good lord. Okay. I think I can maybe taunt here. I cannot. Son of a bitch. Cannot taunt. She's got a dodge plus. Okay, that's not bad. Take this. Oh, yeah, right. Wow, sorry. I have to deal with it. Still want the combo there, I think, too. Linseed oil is necessary here, and let's do this.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Okay, and then save those still. We still have the combo for the bleed. Man, that's a nasty resist. Okay. Oh my god, just gets a random crit, too. Hopefully that'll figure itself out. We're still alive, I hope. Okay. That's another additional thing to be concerned with here, I guess. Oh, boy. Thank God, buddy. Okay, that'll keep us up. You do this. Hit the absolution.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
This is getting really, really bad all of a sudden, coinciding directly with the issues we're having with Twitch here, weirdly. A little bit more DOT there, okay. Seed the growth. We're gonna have to probably race him soon. We really need to add a little bit more DOT if that's the case. Maybe try the Beast Bile again. Although the combo is still beneficial there. I also really need to be targeting this with the manacles, I just realized.
Steady yourself.
That's not bad. Maybe Retribution is a little more helpful right now, too, actually. The little chunks of damage might be the difference maker here. And turn order actually might benefit us in this situation. That's a good bleed. And I have to do a Plague Grenade here.
Bravo!
So I can clear at least one of the two. And then Manacles actually allows me to clear this other route now as well. So that's pretty big. Okay.
Once again,
I anticipated that.
Terrible precipice.
It makes a lot of sense to bolster this, even though obviously it's pretty risky. Oh no, turn order. The bomb's going first. Very lucky. Alright, alright. Staying alive. Obviously, battlefield medicine seems better here, but oh, right, yeah, we can't play grenade either. Shit. Alright, race. It's a damage race. We're gonna go ahead and let him pass turn heal there. We got another laudanum here as well.
Lenity. Grace.
Here we go.
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Gotta do the race. Come on now. It's another death armor tick down. Okay. I think we got it. Oh man, it was scary, but I think we got it. Wow, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. That'll work. Got that trophy. Got the readout as well. That's huge.
The loathing abates.
Alright, let's get all the heals equipped. You go in, you go in. Bandages over the... Oh, yeah, there we go. Then get rid of this. Readout on my man-at-arms for sure. Probably do not need Unwavering Standard anymore. Insignia is fine. It's probably worse. Let's just get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of the laudanum for now, the anti-venom, and the bread. And the wheels. There we go. We'll use these death cap spores on the exemplar fight as well. That should be helpful. We gotta get there first. Ooh, it is stretch time too, isn't it?
The flame sputters. You must give hope to get it.
Let me get into that next combat. Wherever that's gonna be. That is gonna be the exemplar, actually, isn't it? Barring any Oh god, the torchlight again. Please, assistance encounter. Please help us. I need torchlight badly. Thank god. Thank god. Oh, that's big. Thank you, Inhus. This is actually pretty good too, but no, we don't need any more stuff. We just need the torchlight. That was very helpful. And don't have to worry about a repair battle. Don't have to worry about the loathing. Just gotta make it. We'll sort out our combat items by the time we get there. I don't think I need to worry about making inventory space either. Let's just get through this. The food isn't gonna make a huge difference, and I don't have the space to keep it anyway. Well, I probably do, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
An academic study.
Oh, damn.
Full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Another pair of death cap spores. Chain ball's not bad for this upcoming fight. Okay. We'll take this off for now. I guess I don't need these for this fight, so let's not worry about that. Let's go ahead and use this thing, though, I think. Like so. Cool. Yeah, this should be good. And candle and, I guess the apples and cheese. Yeah, sure. Probably this guy, too. I don't think I need the Book of Creative Insults anymore. Holy shit. Okay. I guess we're praying that we can avoid the meltdown to begin this one. That's about as good as we can be set up. We get a little bear luck in the chat, maybe? I think we're gonna need it.
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
I think we just have to accept the likelihood of the meltdown here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
And yeah, just go ahead and go for that now, I guess. Can we just use it up already? I gotta try at least.
Measured and steady.
Let's just scrape the edges of the barrel for some bear luck here, I guess. B-A-E-R-R-A-L, obviously.
Steady yourself.
Also R-E-L. If I know how to spell. Oh, sparkle ball effect, that's fun. Yeah, let's make sure. Let's make damn sure here. I was gonna say, that's probably going right after her, though. Need to get a taunt up. Turn order, I think, is helpful here. Oh, I should have given her a salve, too. What am I doing?
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Ooh, that's good, actually. Yeah, that's really helpful. And then let me slam form this one. Alright, fine. Yeah, I have to accept it, I guess. Matt, one of these days you're going to give me a resolute check there, fella. For the amount of negative pips we've gotten from just meltdowns, it's kind of crazy that we managed to avoid too many negative relationships on this one. Okay, that heal's not going to do a lot either. It's probably just going to be past turn healing here anyway. That's a lot of DOT on him already. That's pretty sick. Did we upgrade the battlefield medicine? I can't remember. I don't think I did. This ought to be pretty nice, though. Yeah, there we go, dude. Oh, we got the blight, too, though, son of a bitch. This works. And we can slam again, yeah. It's still doing pretty well. So we got the guard there, which is pretty effective. Let's go with the retribution, I think. Still have a bunch of block plus in this situation. We can get the battlefield medicine on him still. And we're gonna need it. Oh, I do not like you in the back, though. That's unfortunate. Keep her off death's door there, at least. Yeah, you're gonna have to shuffle, I guess. I better do this. I really want to do this, but I better do this.
This road cannot be walked alone.
The amount of DOT he was able to apply has been very unfortunate here. Keeping us from applying a lot more of our own, sadly. Really think I should try to kill this guy first again. But I might have a harder time with that than I'd like. Maybe just a little more DOT there. God damn it, another shuffle. Alright, fuck it, dude.
Bravo!
I think we need a damage race here. That shuffle actually helped a lot. Okay, he is actually dead, so that's huge. And he can't get the sacrifice off, so let's just stay off death's door here for now. And it's Azoic End, and I think we're good, right? Yeah. Try to prevent the meltdown, I guess. Give him a little heal. Give him a little kiss. Mwah.
Calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
Not gonna be able to absolution at the end of it, I suppose, but this works.
There is comfort in company.
Good enough for me, man. We made it. And no one died. Well, someone died. But none of these people died. Hooray! There we go. Also, still didn't bear stretch, right? Yeah, okay. Now's the time. Now's the time, dude. Jesus. We're in there. Final in. On possibly the final Bastard's Beacon run for the Vitrine? Maybe. Still easily die here. Probably gonna. But let's find out.
We would come here in the summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
Daredevil's pretty nice. Only got some mastery points for this lot, too.
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond it.
I was gonna say, why is it not doing the trophy
next
thing?
stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
There we go. We got the free repairs here, too, which kicks ass. Sadly, no food gear available to purchase. Just kidding. There's the griddle and the food barrels. If you just look a little closer, buddy, you'll find them.
Reconfigure.
Sweet.
Meet each challenge on its own terms.
Which means we get +4 speed. Let's go.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Quite a few really solid relationship things
Something
here
to
as well.
ease the rigors of the road.
Alright, let's make sure they get the stew pot this time. Check in on the relationships across the board. Let's go here. Nice. Let's go ahead and do the big pig now. Yeah, we'll buy a bunch of food at the end if I've got the spare stuff too, but I want to make sure that's going to be the case first. Let's go ahead and give you the crit chance. And check in on thresholds for everybody here. Let's go ahead and get up to very friendly between these two. And let's see where we can go from that. Let's do the mastery real quick too. Ooh, good call. Yeah, let's get the right Hellion drip.
Is the greatest teacher of all.
That's going to be the difference maker right there. I'm going to do this because I wish I had done this a while ago. Howling End is good. Wicked Hack might even be good. Retribution for the lowered cooldown is a possibility. I do feel like Rage/Rake, either of which might be pretty beneficial. Absolution upgrade is strong too. I think Wicked Hack makes a lot of sense. Crush actually makes a lot of sense to me as well. And let's do Rage, because we've been doing a lot of that one. And we've been doing a lot of manacles too, and getting rid of the strength token is pretty helpful. Okay. Let's do this on these two. And let's max their affinity to borderline guarantee a good outcome from that. Let's also maybe try to get rid of both Needler and Blundering on the Plague Doctor.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Wanted to. Damn. Okay. Pipeweed. Maybe a Stimulating Poultice here. know if I need any of these trinkets. I think we're doing pretty well across the board there, although I guess this would just be an upgrade for him, wouldn't it? That's pretty solid. Yeah, everybody else is feeling nice. Okay. Combat item-wise, we're doing pretty good in that respect, actually. We got 2 War Horns, a Stratagem, and Deathcap Spores, which I guess the Deathcap Spores aren't going to matter that much. But as far as, like, endgame combat items, these are all pretty good. I feel like buying food isn't going to be that impactful anymore, either. Let's see. Poetry could get us to max affinity there. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that. It's just the full stress reduction there, too. Yeah, so many baubles being wasted here, unfortunately. No move resist drums. Speed bag, maybe. I do think stimulating poultice is probably best to make sure that the Plague Doc's going to be able to act quickly enough for any healing situations. I think this is it. Does 2 food do anything? 14, 15. No, I don't think so. So I might as well get the poultices at the end or the restorative herbs. Sure. That works. Alright, and then the pipeweed. There's got to be one more threshold we can push over, and I guess it's going to be you two. Although I don't think that's actually into friendly, is it? Yeah, not quite. Okay. It's that time again, y'all. One last check for the squad, but I believe we just need some Baer rolls to victory here. For a hell of a Bastard's Beacon Chapter 5 run, man. God damn. Please be nice.
While the heart still beats,
okay.
Desire will never die.
0 negative is quite nice. That'll work, dude. Baer roll to victory. Let's go.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Hell of a run today, man. All things considered, even if we get the L here, this was a doozy of a day. A lot of fun. Be able to pull this team through all that mess. 3-man exemplar. Catacombs finally conquered, more or less. I was realizing, too, actually, we might get some bonus HP from the rabbit if we can get lucky with the stew and pancake spawns.
Nexus of ruin. Loathing poured forth from the darkest recesses of your mind.
Sure did.
Your failures took form, and the world bowed in honor of your great wretchedness. The stain of your bankruptcy frayed the very fabric of our dimension. But you were afraid to face what you had wrought and fled down the long road of your memories, hiding yourself away.
Where the Baer levers at, man? Get in on this mountain gamble. Make yourself some Baer bucks today. Ooh, I love that. Thank you, Hellion. Well done, buddy. Alright, let's make it clean here, y'all. Here we go. Let me start with you, actually. Let me just get you the hell out of here.
Lethality writ large.
That's a fucking great way to do it. Oh yeah, readout time too. Let's go. They're gonna have a bad time now, dude. This one's basically cooked already. Although I probably don't want to let her get away with that crit, so you just give her one more bonk on the noggin real fast. Not gonna be a lot of stress healing, I don't think, besides maybe the interactions from the relationships here.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
God damn, that's an insane amount of life in this Plague Doc. Loving that. Let's just make sure you're gone. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Early results are encouraging.
That's what we like to see. Light's got this guy covered already. Sundering Steel's just fine with me. Okay. I think this is a stress heal, right? No, that's a respectful. That's still pretty good, though.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Look at the damage output, man. Should try to sneak in an absolution, I suppose, at the end, too. Just kidding, he's dead. See ya. Bear roll. Keep it going. One more set. Nice and easy, y'all. Nice and easy.
The beautiful illusion that was the world. Fragmented and undone.
One more clean fight. Ooh, tough one, though. Little tougher here, okay. Let's get focused again.
A master stroke.
Fine start to me, man. Hell yeah. God damn the damage. And stand fast, no doubt. Alright, we pray for some token generation up front, I guess.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Oh, bad shuffle. Do have hold the line for these situations, I guess. Good token generation, unfortunately, on the wrong one.
Begins.
Let's see here. I probably still want to just keep doing stuff like this, I guess. Actually, I might just have a kill on a plague grenade here, or noxious blast, I mean. There we go. Let's get numbers at the very least, and then let's go ahead and hold the line there. Yeah, that makes sense to me. We're gonna have to take the crit, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to find a way to stress heal before this one's wrapped up, too. Also, not likely to stop the worship from her, unfortunately. Boy, yeah, okay, that was getting up there already.
Promising development.
I have to look at this a little bit more of a standard fight than the opportunity to get into the next area in good shape. Definitely need to do an absolution before the end of this one. Although I guess having his stress up is one of the few that I actually want. Could consider keeping that around that range for now. Do I have the kill on her, actually? I think I do. Oh my god. Yeah, let's take the guaranteed one. No worship for you, buddy. All right.
Welcome back.
Like mock troll. Bear hugs, please, for the long-time subscription, long-term subscription, 96 months. Like Mocktra, welcome back in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the Bezos bucks. All right, now's the absolution time. And maybe we'll get lucky with the targeting here. Might be able to get an adrenaline rush at the end as well. I feel like I should bolster this. Please. Let me in. Let me into the internet. I wish to be a streamer.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Oh boy, well that'll have to do, I guess. I don't know if I should stall this longer. I guess I can't, can I? Yeah, okay. I'll take it then. Bear roll to staying connected to the internet. We pray. We plead. The ISP gods, please let us finish this run.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. You were golden, lit from within by the glow of potential. Finally, my friend, I would see that potential realized.
Oh man.
It is time to reclaim the world from your weakness.
Fully caffeinated,
Meet your
dude.
derelictions with blazing defiance. The equation welcome be balanced.
Winter gay! On the way to a hype train? To finish off this Chapter 5 Bastard's Beacon run? I'm with it, dude. Twitch may be, or may not be with it all that much, but I am. I'm here for it. Let's fucking go, dude. Chapter 5, Bastard's Beacon. Fill the vitrine!
down your great achievement, the sum total of your failings, your body of work. The carious gut of the coward, ripe with toxic pusillanimity.
Yo, let's go, Famish Bandit. Thank you for the bits. Properly kick off a hype train for this boss fight. Love it, dude. Let's go. Okay. So all of that is happening. Additional HP from the loathing is going to be plus 18, so that's not terrible. But, you know, there's also all that stuff. Oh, a lot of DOT resist early on here, too, unfortunately. That's no bueno. God, yeah, that blight resist is insane. Holy shit. Might have some problems here.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
We can't get the Plague Doc to start landing blights or get the Hellion bleeds going. Might have some issues. Oh boy, and there's a free crit for him. Okay. Well, that blight chance is pretty high.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
He's gonna get the crit off, unfortunately. Massive blight on the Hellion now. That's probably a bolster.
There is comfort in company.
Way too much stress already, and the blights continue to pile up. Mobilized Abomination. I am really struggling so far here. Need this DOT to land pretty badly. She still has the blight after that. Jesus. I guess this is why we got the speed on the Plague Doc, isn't it? Combo again. He's already got it, though, so maybe we do this? No, that's not going to work. Oh, boy. Yo, Judenbird. Paying forward with the gifty. Thank you very much for that. Some bear hugs and bear gifts for the first time gifted, please. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. We'll probably need to do an adrenaline rush here. Just to keep her in good enough shape.
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, and even though we only got the 2, I think we're going to need this already. This is,
but deadly all the same.
very concerning already. It's a big crit blight. That helps a lot. I'm definitely on alert right now. Sparkle Ball double trigger there is huge. Gotta try these again. Resisted the crit bleed, man. God damn it. Oh boy. Nah, alright. No crit there at least. Didn't keep the blight either, that's huge. Stress is piling on too, though. Gotta try this again.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay, okay. That's a revelry.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Keep the combo up. Stand fast is up. Hey, thank you, Bori. Appreciate that.
Steady yourself.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Keep it up here. Gotta keep those blights going. If we had been getting those blights going earlier, we would have been in pretty good shape. Just got really unlucky with the resistances.
Measured and steady.
Do not want to do Absolution yet. His heal off the crush is not significant either. Oh, actually, it is pretty good. But the bolster is probably more important.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
We're just trying to keep them off Death's Door for now. Mobilize weirdly helpful there. Still trying not to use too many battlefield medicines here either if we can help it. Okay, no blight again is really good. Baer optimal for the man-at-arms too, kind of love that. Alright, no need to heal here. Still keeping the damage up. Absolution actually, yeah, that's another use case for that for sure. Massive, absolutely massive. I think it's a retribution, weirdly. It's gonna have to be the second battlefield medicine, probably. Okay, you've had 30 meltdowns today, Matt. Now's not the time to go resolute, but it's gonna be in a minute. It's a little later in this fight, I promise. You're gonna go resolute, no doubt. 20 damage. If it bleeds, could finish this. Sure did.
Its infernal gaze pierces the veil of reality.
But now I just need turn order really badly. That'll do it.
Welcome relief
Okay.
from caustic agony.
Is this the time already? I think it might be. No, maybe Raucous and then that. That makes more sense. I'm still having this blight as a bummer. Nasty shuffle. Shit. Crush heal. Ooh, Sparkle Ball blind. Nice. A little bit of a waste there. Ooh, let's go, Amorous. Okay. A little extra help on top. She needs to blight every chance she can. I think she can also still do Adrenaline Rush back there. Going to the fucking block plus, dude. Son of a bitch. Steal tokens doesn't really matter here. Yeah, I guess that'll have to do. Wow.
Teetering on that
Oh my
terrible
god, it
precipice.
stunned him. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh. I can still do an indiscriminate from rank 2.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
No more stun. We do have a crit token here, unfortunately. Heading back to Death's Door for him, but we do have a crush heal again. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna fix this position now, though. I guess we can do this. That's pretty helpful. And you know what? Yeah, it might be time to do that now. I don't like using that final self-heal right now, but I don't really know what else to do in this position. That's terrible. Oh my god. Bomb might just have to slam.
An unavoidable end.
No, he has to stay here so we can do an if it bleeds, I think. Yeah, that's slightly better. God damn, dude. If they didn't take those block plus tokens again, that's not bad, I guess.
Excellent work.
That's especially helpful, okay. Oh my god, so many immobilize. I have science again, I think, this turn too. And once again, I think the turn order is going to work out pretty good. Okay.
The path of exculpation need not be a lonely one.
We Howling End here, even though... Actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want her to get winded anymore if we can help it. Good god. Alright, whatever, man. Fuck it. Gotta get him out of that back rank somehow. Good enough. And yeah. Just need these guys applying the DOT somehow. You can... No, don't move anyone here. God damn it, I can't believe the stratagem doesn't even help. Transform back down to apply combo again so I can get a better chance of getting the DOT to pierce. Go for it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Gotta go for it. Son of a bitch. Oh, he took everything from that, didn't he? Oh, no, he didn't. Weird. Oh, right, the guard was huge there. Holy shit. Nice.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Oh my god, he immobilizes. Dodge plus, man. Come on. Can't be missing those right now. I think it's Warhorn time. I think we need to just use everything we got right now. Another goddamn bleed resist. Oh, fuck you for that one, man. Good lord. I can't be reposting here. I guess this is pretty good here considering the Hellion is locked down. Still on Baer Optimal again. Take the other riposte. Oh my god, dude.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
We have a crit here at least, that's pretty nice. Crit blight is huge. Still can't land the damn bleed. Another immobilized, kind of good that time actually. Alright, cross our fingers for the first one here. Okay, okay. He has regen already, that's actually pretty good. No stun there either is big. I can hit him with the indiscriminate again up front.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Nothing I can do about him. Finally got a goddamn bleed through.
An unavoidable end.
Okay. Need to stand fast for the target here. Also heals him, which is convenient. That's good. That's fine. That knockback doesn't matter that much at all. Hell yeah. Just stay alive right there. Stay alive. I guess it's got to be the last battlefield, doesn't it? Yep. No more DOT. No more vulnerable token. Still comboed.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
I think actually we crush heal this. We need a bolster as well. Got the bleed, that's super good. There's the stun again, but I think science is back up. Okay.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Huge. Phase 3, let's go! We made it there.
Behold the hateful god upon his throne. Your failures made flesh.
Oh boy. Alright, just stay focused. We hold this for now. have any more absolution. I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, that's fine. Don't expect to get a lot of DOT applied to him here. Transform makes sense.
Bravo!
Solid, solid. Cannot bolster, so we will retribution. Okay. To be expected, just need to get a little lucky on the target selection here. That works. A crit's no fun. Okay, I think we have to do this now.
The path of exculpation need not be alone.
He's taken down from the Blight next turn, also gets reposted here. Need a bolster, dude. I don't think I'm getting it, though. Oh, he's got the horror now, too, son of a bitch. I think it's going to be another meltdown. Oh, good lord. Oh, the fucking empty vessel, I forgot. I think I gotta just transform down for that. That is so bad. Oh, weird. The knockback brought him forward. That's good, I guess. It's not yet, Matt. It's coming. I know. I promised you a resolute check here. You're gonna get it, I swear. I can't even heal. You're kidding. Ugh. I don't have any more adrenaline rush either. Wow, just a total skip. That sucks. And either. Ah, God. I guess. This just seems like a very bad idea. Man. Well, we can do that at least. That's something. I don't want to knock back that Cherub, though. This is going very poorly. You know, they're going to have to get over it. Stop the check there for now. He's going to end up spawning another guy before I can kill this thing. That's certainly not going to help. I don't know how I'm going to kill both at the same time in this situation. This is looking really grim.
A calculated generosity. What a welcome one, nonetheless.
Especially if they... Oh, I didn't want to say it. If they keep doing empty vessel, I might just be absolutely fucked. Pull you forward. Need heals from everywhere. Oh, man. Like, this Hellion cannot do anything right now. I don't really know how to fix that. I don't know what the hell he's gonna do either.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Without a resolute check or something, we might be cooked.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Massive amorous trigger. Okay. That's pretty helpful. I need to get the Abomination out of rank 1. Oh, fucking hell. I'd forgotten that was even a thing, dude. God damn. This is abominable. This is just awful right now. Might as well.
A slow dissection.
I have to time it with manacles into a Noxious Blast. And even then, now, especially with the double worship out, this is gonna hurt. I think it's over, y'all. This is just kind of insurmountable here. I need it, buddy. Come on now. I think we've had 0 out of like 18 possible resolute checks today. That hasn't been helping things a lot. Not that we should ever bank on that, but it is nice to at least get 1 or 2, you know? Alright, fine.
A long road and an
Yeah,
abrupt
might as well
end.
pull the fucking Band-Aid off, right? You did your best, Matt. That's alright. We did what we could. Just ain't in the cards some days. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like we have the best team for this either, it turns out. I think you might have to plan a little bit more around this specific fight. That was helpful. Yeah, I thought we had the DOT answer at least here, but nah, it's not really looking like that's the case either. I'm feeling that for sure, Gear. Yeah, no, I'm pretty pleased with the fact that we even managed to take this run this far. Definitely was not looking very likely. That shuffle is just... You're an asshole for that shuffle, dude. Might have even had a chance were it not for that. Oh, and then the corpse is clear, and then she's just fucking... What even happened?
But could not defy it.
I can't even check her character sheet to find out what the fuck just did 1 damage to her. She just gave up. She's like, nah, fuck this. I get it, but come on, man. Alright, whatever. Good day, at least. Fun run. I'll run it back. Well, in anticipation of the inevitable, I'll get the spiel out of the way. Thanks for watching. Another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. We've yet to conquer what is proving to be an appropriately difficult near-final challenge here. We will get that sense of accomplishment, man. No doubt about that.
Chains were a prison, a cloak, a coffin.
Hero goal complete. Thanks for watching, y'all. Please leave a like on the video if you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy.
You will break through this gloaming murk.
Thank you very much for the support, and we'll see you in the next one.